No, Joe Budden.
See what happens when I try to give people their flowers.
No.
Try to call Johnny.
No, Rory and Ma.
This Parks.
What's happening?
No, I tried to call Andre Harrell because
Screenings, Andre
Because-
Harrell.
thanks.
Small.
Yeah, you
It's
took it
kinda
up a
crazy
notch.
over here.
You took it up a notch.
wait, huh?
Thank God me and Paul are keeping this podcast down to earth.
Wait,
I tried to call Andre Harrell.
It's crazy.
wait. That shouldn't be fair.
No,
I don't
that's
think that's
fair.
a fair
That's
assessment
fair.
at all. That makes me on that list with Screening Man.
Me and Maul are both screening men's.
Screening man. That's what Parks is.
Scream
Oh
Man is
yeah,
pissed.
you Screen Man too.
Yeah. Sorry, Scream Man.
Thank God I'm the only blue collar person on this pod.
You're right,
Sony,
Rory.
man.
Rory's probably hosting that shit.
Blue collar.
You know he's doing it after. Like, he's going to talk to us after with a bottle of Douce. So, how did
So,
you
yeah.
like the Terminator?
What was your vision when you wrote the script?
Oh, Terminator Party at Last Lap.
Yeah,
You know what
already
time it is.
You know the vibrations.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
When last time you been to
Terminator
Last Lap,
party
Paul?
at last.
Last lap, huh?
When last time you been to Last Lap? Don't you?
Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah.
No, it has. It's been a while. Probably since summer.
I ain't even started this podcast yet. Microphone check 1 2. What is this? Welcome to episode 292 of the Joe Budden podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored host, Joe Budden. Here with a few of my nearest and dearest friends. I have Maul here, Parks here, Rory's here, Erickson is here, Savon is here, Scream Man is here, Rim is here. We want to shout out to our first-time listeners, our last-time listeners, and all of you niggas in between. Shout out to y'all that are consistent and a constant, who we can rely on, who travel with us on this audio journey. Thank you guys.
Fuck with y'all.
I want to shout out to anybody that's in a good mood, man, because shit goes a long way, and you guys are not credited enough. So many evils out there in the world to make you feel bad, man. But when you can pull through and feel good, oh, man, it's awesome.
I'm sure you made the people in bad moods feel even better about themselves. If you can fight through it, unlike those other fucks, you're a great person.
Hey, you know what, Rory? You're absolutely right. And shout out to the people in a bad mood out there, man.
And I can make those jokes because I'm always in a bad mood.
I know,
that's
because
true.
you refuse. No, it's true. Rory is fucking eternally scarred internally inside of him, and he just refuses to seek help.
Internally inside is funny.
Not internally inside of Rory. For real, this nigga refuses to get help.
When you say internally the inside, that means like you for real with it.
He just is out here in America partying,
Yeah.
drinking
Drinking
Douce.
through it.
State to
Drink
state.
through it.
Drinking
Yeah.
through his pain.
I respect it.
Yeah, it's a good way to get through it.
It is.
Yeah.
How are you gentlemen doing, man, outside of Rory's darkness?
Feeling
Great, man. I'm good.
feeling bright.
Yeah.
I love this
Doing
weather
well.
we having. This is the perfect time of year, right?
Are you small talking me?
No, this is
He
you know this. You know we
Lovely
fall
boy.
guys.
He's the weatherman.
We fall guys.
He is. We are for. I see the accents you try to give him, just the yellow laces with the accents on the hoodie.
We gonna get
One
some nice
shoe.
I'm trying
brown
something
and-
different. I'm trying something different. You know what I mean? You caught
No, you're
on to me,
not.
but I'm trying something different.
That's not
Let the
different.
gold Rolex kind of play off it.
That's
I see.
standard Maul.
See, Rory,
The
that's why you my
the
guy.
olive hat on the. Nah, it's cool.
Come on, Rory,
No,
gas
they
me.
should take
gas
notes, man.
me. Gas me, my G.
Gas me.
Yeah, gas me.
Maul try to match the Rolex with the little gold guy on his hoodie.
Yeah, it's yellow shades. Yellow
Yo, but
shades.
that's part of it though. Now,
I
See,
can't
that's
even
part of
clown
it.
you
I
because
know,
this is what fall is about.
Yes, come on,
Listen,
man.
I got a little jacket that when I walked
You
by it
waited,
today. I was
know.
like, nah, not today.
Every time you walk by, you
Nah,
keep stomping.
I ain't
know.
gonna give it to
you
him
keep
today.
stomping
Yeah.
every time you walk past it. Right, like yo, when I put that on,
Nah, I'ma
I
give
know.
it to him.
And you want to have somewhere to go when you wear it.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't gonna pod in this. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Pod can't get
Give him
that.
the light little frock.
Yeah, I feel you. It's that time
Bro,
of
why is
year.
it like that?
Because it's that time you gotta get your
Niggas ain't
shit on.
man. Come on, Rory. What you be doing in the closet? Come on, tell us.
No, I do the same, but I put the shit on in the crib. Just be like, let me see if it still fits the way I thought it envisioned.
Oh,
I
wait,
gave the crib an outfit
jeans.
before.
Oh, wait, Rory is that guy to put the outfit on in the crib, see if his girl throw a little compliment out there.
He walk by his girl like every 10 minutes.
No,
He waiting for, where you going?
No, that's what I was about to say.
Rory, you be waiting for that.
I'm at
Where
that
you think
point.
you going?
I'm at that point in my relationship.
nowhere.
There is no compliment. And it's not even, where you going in a good way. It's like, all right, where the fuck you going? You going out?
Yeah. But
ain't tell me about this?
That means she like the way you look. That's what
No,
that means.
don't.
Yo, speaking of, man, shout out to all you niggas out there in relationships. Go home and scream to your significant other that you are somebody.
Yeah.
I am somebody.
For real, man. Niggas don't have no nigga rights. No more. You can't do shit.
It's over for us.
Yo,
I'm in therapy
feel-
trying to tell her about how I feel. Yeah, right.
we didn't even talk about our brother Parks, man. I'm a little nervous for my guy over there.
What's the matter, Roars?
Anytime a girl get a little bit of stardom, I get a little nervous. How's the household since
She's humble, though. She's
since
humble.
Rem became the star?
She's humble, though.
Oh, she's playing the humble game.
For now, yeah, for now. Yeah.
Like, that little video.
Yeah.
Nah, for real, I feel Parks because that's tough to deal with when there's a reversal in the power roles in the house. Like,
She's always had the power.
Small guy Parks.
that's a power move right there. But that's not slick.
You know what I mean?
Parks, and women don't know that, but I know what you're doing,
what
buddy.
you're doing right there, Parks.
That's a man power move. Let them think that they have the power.
Make her think that you think she thinks that she has the power.
I don't know how you keep letting her stay here when we record.
She comes on right every time we have a pod. It'll change times. Rem right through.
Yeah, that would never work with me. That would never work.
Rem
with
get
me.
her book and just sit right there, like, a couple chapters.
Well, ain't that many good books in the world. All right, so everybody's feeling good, feeling great. Everybody's mental health is good. Is there anything? Is there a burning desire? Anything you niggas need to share? You feel like shit is going awry?
A burning desire.
Is there something you just have to get off your chest that maybe your friends and your brothers can help you with? I just want to make sure y'all good before we commence with jokes.
No,
we joke a lot here. Everybody's cool?
Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Ask me.
Are you good, Joe?
Bitch ass niggas, see?
I usually do.
Ask me. That's a nigga crying out. Yo, what's up, man? You all right?
Yo, no.
Nigga said ask
We
me.
gonna get this now. I see people on Twitter like, man, I just really admire Joe and how he asks his friends on a podcast with 2 million hits. Now that you mention it, let me tell you something deep, dark down inside of me that I haven't said to anyone in the world, but I'm gonna tell a 2 million person podcast.
Joe be in
That's
the
the place for
crib.
it.
Joe be in the crib crying in an empty tub, no water in it. I know you
Jeans
get up.
on.
Yeah, I know you get up. You go in the tub and just cry. Fully dressed.
Yo, no, but I've already accepted the fact that none of my friends really care about me.
Cut it out.
No, I'm
see,
not like that.
Knock it
now
off,
you want to
Joe.
make it like, oh, we care, Joe. We care about you, man.
No, but it's not a me thing. I think I've been saying for a while now, I think that's just a man thing.
It is a man thing.
It's just, and it's not specific to me.
And shout out
it's
to
a
Royce
man
for
thing.
No,
checking
but
on your
you know
strong
why?
friend.
You know
And
why?
I'm only noticing because as I edge toward 40, you know, like niggas only hit you when it's like the fly shit.
Right.
So you're doing some fly shit, you got some girls, it's party, it's club, it's like, you know when niggas hit you.
Yeah.
Closer to
so
40,
not your friends.
niggas only really is hitting you when the guy need to hit you. It ain't
Yeah.
small talk time. My phone don't ring at all.
But you know what it is for me with you? I feel like if you was like,
I feel like I'm good because I'm the strong friend.
no. I feel like if you was like,
Then I would've just
and
ended it. Oh.
No, man. I feel like if you really was like
Like
at
if
a
he's
point like
alive.
that, you would say it because you're vocal.
Well, I would say it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't feel like
that's-
I need to ask you. You're not the friend that I need. Like, yo, you all right? Because I feel like you'll say it. You like, yo, listen, man, I'm fucked up, man. We need to go do something. Let's take a trip. Let's do something. Like you're the friend that would say that. I feel like you need to ask me that because you know I'm not gonna just come in here and be like, yo, I'm stressed, I'm depressed. Like you know that's not me. You on the other hand, you'll pull up a beat and just tell the world like, yo, listen, I had to burn on my lap and I wrote the letter and it was over. I hate that I have to find out that way because I didn't know about it and we was probably living together.
Imagine how my mom felt.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like you
Boy,
would
did
say
she call
it.
concerned.
Yeah, like you would say it. So that's why I don't ask you like how you doing because you would say it.
Oh, got it, man.
That's all it is. But I care. I care about you,
talked your
man.
way right out of that.
Yeah, no, I
one,
care.
man.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was good,
Absolutely.
Maul.
Yeah,
That's good.
Honestly, Joe is the guy that would say it. So
Well, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that's
Thank
all.
you. And I guess I would say it.
absolutely.
Well, that's why it's great that this platform is here, so you can just come in here and vent.
True.
Very true.
That is true.
That part about podcasting is understated.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
great.
That's what it was for
It's
us at
cathartic.
first. It was therapy.
Absolutely.
That's what it was.
That you just get to come somewhere and just talk some shit for a little bit. All right, listen, it's Saturday.
And that's why I kind of hate when the listeners hang on every last word that we said. Like,
Yeah.
this is some rehearsed thing I really thought through.
Suck my dick. Suck my. Shut the fuck up. No,
Sometimes
nigga.
it's the first thought without even, it hasn't been filtered, it hasn't been considered. Maybe
haven't
I should
even
look at the
talked
other
about the
side. Yeah.
subject.
Like, nah, it just came out, and that's what I thought in my brain for 1 second.
Yeah.
Shut up. God damn it. All right, so listen. Let me talk to the listeners right quick. I'm qualifying right now. I do not have anything written down. Regardless of the magic that normally exists between us, this is only the second time that I've ever come in here without anything written down.
You don't write your rhymes.
And I will be honest with you guys. The first time was really bad. It was really bad. So, gonna try to get through this one a little different. So, what do y'all want to start, man? What's going on?
Let's
What's
start
important
this
in the
audio
universe?
adventure. What's important in the universe?
Yeah, let's start this audio adventure, man.
Well, Jesus is King is here. It's happening finally after a few delays.
Few minor delays.
It's here. I'm not sure what we're going to get. But
Tell us all.
I don't know I don't know where we're gonna get, but I do know we're getting this new phase of. I'm calling it the new phase of Kanye. I feel like Kanye is an artist in every sense of the word, and I feel like he puts himself in different mental spaces and gives us a different adventure every time. And I feel like this is the newest Kanye.
A lot of artists didn't really get to that gospel phase in their career successfully.
That's why we have to wait and see what this is. We have to wait and see.
A lot of times it's like,
But you say so. All right. Well, I guess that brings us into the Zane, our good friend Zane.
Fucking gospel bag successfully.
Who went to
and
gospel?
I'm trying to be positive Perry here.
Yeah.
But an asterisk is going to that when you already a billionaire from apparel.
Okay. But
Yeah,
there's been
it's not-
successful.
The way he successfully segued.
There's been successful musicians, big musician, Al Green, Bob Dylan. There's been a bunch of fucking
No, I get what you're saying, but
secular artists.
What Joe
that
is saying in this time and age now, the force that Kanye is, he's not really setting up for failure.
I mean, it doesn't
He already
matter.
has that cult following. Obviously, people.
I ain't gonna praise him for something that's safe.
I wouldn't say this is safe, but I know what you mean.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
safe.
not. This is not that much of a risk for him because he has a cult following already.
Well, and he is his background is based in the church, like a lot of black people.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
that's most black artists.
So this is never gonna be foreign territory. And again, I'm here to say nothing but on this Kanye topic, but y'all pray for my brother, and I hope all is well. That's where I'm at here. So y'all take this away with y'all thoughts.
Well,
And
no, to
so
Mo was
forth and
saying
so on.
the new Kanye, and I don't know if you listened to the Zane, our good friend Zane.
I didn't hear it.
interview.
Never
today.
in my life will I listen to a Zane Lowe interview ever.
Well, we do a podcast.
I block the niggas that say, "Yo, a Zane Lowe interview is coming." Fuck would I be listening to Zane
That's
Lowe
on your
about?
block list?
I hate when Zane Lowe tries to look cool in the preview pictures to an interview. I hate it. And I do not know Zane Lowe. He could be the greatest guy in the world, but them interviews puts like nails on chalkboard.
Wait, don't him and Rory have beef?
Yeah, but Rory pussy.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
As soon as he got to Apple, it's yo, you here just in case.
Just in
Yeah,
case.
it's trying
We're
to
pulling
hit,
up right
trying to-
now.
trying to hit his homies up.
We're 5 minutes out.
Yo, I'm starting to think that the listeners really believe the shit that be coming out of your mouth.
They do.
They definitely do.
This is getting
It's
getting
inaccurate, but
annoying.
No, it's true. They do.
It's cool. Hey, case I listened. I listened to
I
about
think I'm
half
done
of
with
it.
this podcast if that's the case.
I listened to about half of it.
I listened to
you're,
it and
you're
it wasn't.
mine for at least 5 more months by your contract.
How was it?
Wait, listen to what?
The interview.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, yeah,
please.
no, that's what I was saying to Maul, saying it's a new Kanye. Not really. And I don't mean this in a bad way at all. He kind of just said what he says in his interviews for the past 10 years. He just added Jesus into it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be innovative. I'm trying to do new things. I'm trying to be the greatest person. And he just
Well, that's what I
added
said, this
Jesus
is a
in.
phase. This is just a phase, a new phase that he's in right here.
But I mean, he was kind of gospel-y from the gate.
Yeah,
A bit.
he was.
And he was admitting that he was born again. He said, don't make me out to be someone that can quote a scripture right now. Like, I'm trying to learn this shit, which was cool. I was fine with all that. What did he refer to himself instead of a Christian?
I don't know. I didn't analyze it that
Jesus
deeply.
innovator or something.
Oh God.
Yeah, but he's still on the same shit that he was always on with the Steve Jobs, Walt Disney, that bag. But just now with God and Yeezy.
And Jesus.
Yeah.
He makes
and
sure
to be honest,
he makes sure to put
but
Yeezy in between God and Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
as much as I don't blame anyone for having speculation of his commitment to Christianity, this is, I don't want to use the word calm, but the most reserved Kanye. Like, he seems okay with himself I've seen in the last 2 years. Like,
I liked a lot of shit he was saying in the
yeah,
interview.
he didn't seem
But then
like
he
he
lost me
was
a lot, too.
going. Well, he did even when he was
That's a
Kanye
fact.
from Watch the Throne.
That's a
Like,
fact.
it was just Kanye West, and you added in the word Jesus.
a lot.
See, the thing, because I remember after I went to Sunday service in LA this year, I just went to see what it was about, and what it is now, it definitely was not that. And I don't know if I was June or July that I was there. It wasn't this. Like, it literally was just a choir from California that Kanye obviously liked the conductor of the choir and a great group of singers. And they were just singing, and they flipped like popular records into
gospel.
They changed the lyrics a little bit, and that's all. It wasn't a Bible. It wasn't a picture of Jesus. It wasn't a cross. It wasn't nothing around in this room that said church.
But the socks had Jesus written on them, I think.
That was
They didn't.
Coachella
They didn't have
merch.
none of that on. Like,
okay.
literally, there was because I was there, and I was like, okay, somebody gonna start preaching soon. It was not that. So now to see where it is, like he wasn't even saying like nobody was even speaking and using Jesus and God. It wasn't that. It was people from all different races and religions.
About God, I think.
Right, but I'm talking about it was just songs. It wasn't like somebody was standing up preaching to us. It wasn't none of that. There were people from different religions in the room, different races, different cultural, ethnical backgrounds. Like, so it was just like people just coming together to hear beautiful music.
Well,
That's all it was.
he mentioned in the interview that it was kind of a transition. He said he felt born again halfway through it, like after Coachella was when he started on his born again thing.
Okay.
Like, yeah, so kind of to your point, he didn't set out to do this.
Okay, yeah, because there definitely
According
was
to him.
not this.
I mean, now there's a pastor. Now it's actually a church.
See, yeah, it was none of that when I went.
But yeah, it wasn't as nasty as I thought the interview was going to be. The only real nasty part was when Zayn brought up the clothing and he brought up the words like donations and ties. I was like, and they got out of that real quick though. Yeah. That was like 10 seconds and they moved on. That was the only real nasty part of the interview where I was like, all right, this is.
I'm anxious to hear the music because I saw a clip of him and Kim. They got into a little, dispute at home or wherever they were, and she was saying like, just because you're on this journey, and now you want me to change and be on the same journey that you're on. I'm not on that. When he was in terms of her dressing too provocative and sexy, at one point he praised her for that, and in some sense
kind of built
created that exactly. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to hear the music. Though I still want to hear what he's saying in these songs. To me, that's like the final stamp. Like, okay, we're gonna see where this is really going.
Yeah, okay. I've never really been. I don't even care about Kanye's lyrics. I care about the music, like as a totality.
Well, I was a little interested that he kept, but again. You're really playing So Anxious in the middle of this.
That's a funny song to be playing. Joe on a body roll right now. What's up with you, man?
Go ahead and do your deep dive.
Yeah, I really wish y'all would talk more on the podcast. Wish you would do deep dives on things, but when it's not something I want to talk about, I'm going to play So Anxious. I've had enough.
Playing Genuine right here is
no, Rory. I'm not playing So Anxious because I don't want to talk about this. I'm playing So Anxious because Maul said he was so anxious to hear the music.
Oh, I thought you were anxious to get over the.
I just thought that was Maul being anxious. It's the funniest thing in the world.
No, I want to hear it.
Yeah, all go like this. You antsy?
No, I want to hear this.
You hating on Charlamagne and you really been have anxiety.
No, I don't have anxiety. I want to hear this music.
No, it's coming.
I know it's coming. That's what I'm saying. I just want to hear this so we really know where Kanye is going. That's all.
No, I don't want to rush y'all off of this. I think all this is important. I'm not diving in on it because
you didn't watch and you don't care.
This comes out. This comes out Friday, right?
Friday, yes.
Just to let people know that
because
we've not heard the album yet.
Yes, we have not recorded.
Yeah.
People have heard enough of my selfish rants about Kanye. And when I say selfish, I mean, hey, this is what Joe is seeing, and this is what Joe is thinking, and that's the end of it. But who gives a fuck about what Joe is seeing and what Joe is thinking? And bottom line is, that's our brother, and whatever the fuck is going on with him, you want him to be all right. Even if he ain't all right.
And this is the most all right he sounded in quite some time. There wasn't, the interview was not bad.
I think it was.
He had his Kanye moments, but it was Kanye.
I haven't really too much ever thought he was in a terrible place from an interview. I think that he is an entertainer, and he entertain. I mean, aside from like the TMZ shit,
and a great marketer.
Yeah, like I think that he does all this shit on
So
purpose.
then there was a period that we thought that he may not have been okay.
That little
that was like
3 week,
a 30-second clip or something like that. So it's hard.
No, it was a whole interview, and he was on Twitter fucking wild.
Okay, well,
there was a few interviews too that were him and.
But I think that all the, I don't.
But that's not our focus.
I don't think that all the times that he was wilding to us he was in a bad place. I think a lot of times he's doing it on purpose.
Okay, well, all right. Then let me clarify. When he was wilding, he may not have been in a bad place, but he appeared to me, selfish Joe, to be in a bad place. Then when there was that whole dispute about him saying, talking about his mental health versus what his wife was saying about his mental health, that was a little cluttered.
Yeah.
And just mixed messaging there. And that's probably the end of that.
That whole family is confusing because you don't really know what is for show or what is for real.
Yeah. But, I mean, not that I watched the show, but I think that was a human moment between the two of them. I don't think that was a staged thing.
Yeah,
I think they really had that conversation.
I agree.
I think
it's a reasonable thing to have.
Yeah, and what she brought up, too, with North and how he was dressing North when she was a kid.
Right.
He stayed consistent with that. It wasn't just with Kim. but
Yeah.
neither here nor there. I don't know.
Do we remember our? I'm sorry, Rory. Do we remember our Kanye predictions?
Numbers.
Because we did predict this album. I thought.
Well, we can re-predict if we don't remember.
Yeah,
I'm down to
I just said
repredict.
that it was never going to come out when he said it was that.
Yeah, Rory did say that.
I don't have him cracking 200.
Oh, we're talking
you're
sales.
Oh, nah.
You're bugging.
No, in a week.
Yeah,
not in-
it's still big bugging.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but I don't.
I think
Especially with a little Jesus on your back.
not only that, with the movie being in theaters across the world, like for
Does that count
next
as a-
4 or 5
I
days.
think music is the only area where we're going to see that there has been an effect in Kanye's base.
Okay.
I don't think that will.
That's
I
interesting.
don't
Wait,
think-
we
I
saw
don't
we
think
saw
it
I'm
will-
not
with
mad
Ye.
at that. I'm not mad at that.
I know, but I don't think it'll ever affect his popularity. I don't think.
No,
I'm not mad at
never,
that.
never.
Not. It won't affect his sneakers dramatically.
But this is
I'm not mad at
also
that. I get what you're saying.
To the point of Ye versus this, at least Ye was 6 or 7 songs. This is a full length, I think.
1, 2, 3.
No, is it 12?
Well, that's full length.
12.
No, it's full length.
That's double the length. So just off streaming numbers, you're gonna essentially double your
11?
numbers. So if he did
Well, he was
130
7.
or whatever,
Ye-
what did he do on the
Ye
first
was
one?
7.
What did he do
Now,
on Ye?
if he has a Mary Mary feature on this album, then I'm going to listen to it.
Well, he has the clips back together
On the album?
on the album, yeah.
That's dope.
Which I wanted to bring up because I guess you could rap about your life and still have a ghostwriter. With this, I thought it was a little different when he was talking about his relationship with God and Malice writing his verses.
Well, Malice is a pastor now.
Of course,
Yeah.
but my relationship, and this, you can make this case, I'm not just making it a God thing. You can say the same thing with your life. You could sit there and be like, this is how I feel, now make it a thing. But he was saying Malice just shipping over verses.
Oh, okay.
All right, now I'm over the conversation. But not because I'm over the conversation, only because I wanted to be silly, and now we're talking about God and shit. Like, I can't laugh. Like,
Yeah. It's
I'm
hard
excited
crack
to hear the
through.
clips back together.
Yeah,
If he did
that'd be
two-
nice.
And I'm excited-
as you should be.
He did
That's
200
provocative.
first week,
And-
I could see him doing 350.
Oh, you smoking crack?
I'm not.
What did he do last week? Or
200 off 7 songs. This is double.
I think he'll do aund the same.
I got him at 265.
Still don't have him cracking 200, but maybe I'm hating.
I got him at
maybe
265.
Maybe I'm hating.
Yeah, I don't. If Malice is writing all the verses, I think it's gonna be great because I think Malice is a tremendous rapper.
Absolutely. I can't say that I've heard much of his Christian rap stuff.
I can't say I have either,
So
but
A lot of my guesses too be going off of what I feel like the artists believe, and if I'm looking at Kanye, I don't believe that he think he gonna crack 250.
You know what?
I don't think he
Now
really
that I think
cares.
about
It don't
hold on.
look like that.
Now that I think about it, Joe, I'm gonna say this: if this content is preachy, straight gospel, I don't know about cracking 200 because I think after a few people hear it, I'm like, all right, no, we don't want this. Like,
I don't
that's
think it
just
will
my
be. By the way,
belief.
I don't.
But if it's like he's mixing in like some
listen,
real
if it's 12
rap
ultra
lyrics,
beams, I'm gonna play that shit about 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
this is what I'm
first
saying.
day.
So if it's like that, as long as he's not preaching, like like it doesn't feel like we're listening to like a sermon,
Right.
then I think he'll be on par. for
Judging
260.
by his interview today and saying that he's not at a place where I'm going to quote the Bible every 2 seconds, like I'm going to bring out verses.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be that.
Yeah, but you just said Malice is writing.
But he was also at the same time
I think
being-
Kanye is an extremely good producer no matter what the topic is being rapped about, and he can dumb things down very well.
But he was also being kind of preachy and judgy.
You a stan, nigga.
He was being preachy and judgy in the interview
His
too,
name is
talking
Stan.
about artists don't have God and like all this shit, and that's what turns me
See,
off.
that's it.
So if
I'm
I'm
not-
getting that in the bars, I'm cool, man.
I'm not here for that.
Yeah, I'm not here for that.
Sorry.
I don't like when people go gospel or whatever and start judging people that didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
And
just
that-
people in general religiously
and that,
judging.
And that Kanye
I'm cool.
Kim clip feels like he's at that
Yeah,
judgment point where he's like
yeah.
looking at people like, oh no, you need to be doing this, you should be doing this. Don't give me that. I don't want to hear that from you.
Be religious. I'm a religious person.
I'll
but
call my
I'm
mom
not
if I
judging
wanna hear
nobody.
When he stormed off like Denim Dan
Yeah, I'll call my mom if I want to hear that. I don't want to hear that from Kanye.
in his Canadian tuxedo.
You believe in religion?
Me?
Yeah,
I don't
do.
talk religion. So
I believe religion.
I'm not gonna do that either.
I don't follow religion. I believe that it exists.
I'm the same
It's
way.
real. It
I
exists.
take pieces from all the different
I
religions.
really
kinda.
respect the discipline to an extent in religion.
I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Like I
Okay.
think religion separates people.
I agree.
It divides people, and I think it's only one God. So, however you whatever faith and whatever I know that religion does help people.
Most of the scriptures say that there is one God. By the way,
Yeah, so that's what I
think
believe.
it's just all a different road to the same place.
Yeah. And most of
How
the
you choose to
beliefs
get there is your
somewhat the same.
choice.
Yeah.
Fundamentals. Wasn't trying to get you niggas to deep dive into the religion
Well,
bag.
here we are, buddy.
Not sure if you guys heard, but recently.
Yo, when you get into your movie phone voice, man, that shit is hilarious.
We haven't heard it.
But recently, Angela Yee unfollowed Charlamenge the God.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No way.
She unfollowed Charles Magnet.
What
Not
the
certain
fuck?
what's festering, but could this be? I don't know, man. That's the end of my movie phone shit. And I don't know if there's a recent unfollow.
I was going to say that. I don't know how recent.
You could have never followed that nigga. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I will say is our us speaking about that topic on the last podcast, when I left the pod, it did delve me into the stock that I put into my coworker relationships / associate relationships. Like, I like some associates of mine. Like, so much so that the word probably undervalues how I feel about them, but there's no in between from friend and associate, so you're stuck with it.
Mm-hmm. True.
But I guess
Homie's kind of in between.
Associate.
I don't respect
like associate.
homie.
No?
I don't even know the definition of homie.
Homie
anymore.
don't do
Homie
it.
is somebody you grew up with. Homie is somebody from your actual.
I hate niggas I grew
your
up
neighborhood.
with. Like I have mad homies I hate. Like that. There's no value in the word to me.
I
It's
agree.
just a loose saying. Like anybody could be my homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anybody. You shouldn't give anybody
not
that
anybody.
title. Homie is more like a home. It's from where you're from.
I think homie is a step above associate. But it is used loosely sometimes.
The crackhead Ashley Larry is my homie. I mean not Ashley Larry. Eastside crackhead.
That's
Like-
disrespectful.
I'm just saying, as somebody that you see on a regular basis,
he
you
can
know
rap.
him from the hood.
He's from the hood.
It's been a million years. He's the hood.
He's from
you
the
know
neighborhood.
him.
He's from the neighborhood.
So it's the homie.
Yeah.
Now, that's about the extent of it. But
Shout out to
He give you
Eastside.
some
the
bars.
homie.
He'll give you some
I
bars.
feel like associate is lower than homie.
yeah, but Eastside crackhead, for you to be homeless, nigga, you gotta write a new verse.
He definitely was outside Sin City spitting the same one for a while.
No,
Yeah.
but as soon as you tell him that, he just go through another flow. Like, give me another one. He's like, what? All right, hold up. He give you another one. You just got to tell him to give you another one.
For
No,
our
one
listeners,
time he got in his Dougie Fresh bag, and I caught myself. I was like, "You wasn't outside at all."
No, he was literally outside. Like,
for
literally.
our listeners in Montana, Sin City used to be a strip club, and there used to be a crackhead outside that could rap better than most crackheads, and he would do it outside for money.
Better
No,
than most rappers.
Rory is saying Sin City. He's just in the Bronx.
Yeah.
He's
He on the
Sin
highway,
City is
if
no
it's
longer,
traffic
but he's
by the
still
Yankee
right
game on the
there.
Diga, he right
Well,
there.
I always
I
saw
saw
him in front of
Fat
Sin
Boy
City.
pull up on him a few weeks ago on his Instagram. I was like, all right, they go East Side. Yeah, I mean, give it to him.
Yeah. Eastside was looking
How
good.
do we end up on East Side Crackhead?
Yo,
The relationship with associates and all
had
that.
Eastside, like, he could have done some shit on it. He could have had
Rory,
a really
that's
good
not what we're
Instagram
about to do on
page.
this podcast. You can do that when
Like,
you go to Sony.
he just
He
missed
could've
his
been a
time.
star.
Yo, he just missed his time.
He got a song on YouTube. Check him out. The video and all that.
Just trying to get us in our topic.
Nah, we shout out to Eastside, man. You got to pay homage.
Oh, my bad. Angela Yee unfollowed Charlemagne. Way more important than Eastside Crackhead.
Yeah, I feel like the term associate, though, is like sort of disrespectful. Like, I feel like you don't really fuck with
It's
an
not
associate.
disrespectful if that's what
It's
you
not
do.
disrespectful.
If
You're
that's
right,
who you
you're right.
are.
That's not
It
the right
does
word.
have a negative.
It's a distancing thing,
It
though.
does have a negative connotation. It does.
Not negative, just not positive either. I guess it's an associate.
It's pretty bland.
Yeah,
I don't
It's
think
like
so.
that person never graduated to friendship level with me.
right.
But that's not a negative, though. It just means
No,
we just didn't
yeah.
take that time to really get to know each
And
other.
It's
Like,
anyone
kinda
that I would call an
negative. I don't
associate would
really
probably say the same thing.
Value you, but so much.
Yeah,
but that's just being honest.
true.
Yeah.
But see, that's not fair because
I
I
don't think
really
there's
love a
anything
few
wrong
associates
with
of mine.
associates.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to bringing it to coworkers. On the last podcast, I argued, well, I don't know if Charlamenge is friends with Envy and Angela Yee, but when I left, I got to thinking about maybe tension I had with a coworker, knowing that I still had to continue to go to work the next however many days. Mm-hmm. And that's not the most comfortable of situations.
Nor is it
makes
rare.
things really awkward. It doesn't necessarily feel good, which led me to there is a lot of stock to be put into maintaining peace with your coworkers.
Absolutely.
I agree.
And because of that, I'm just glued to whatever's happening with the Breakfast Club right now. Every picture they take, boy, am I watching. Every interview, I'm on it.
All right, well, what?
Body language, I'm looking at fucking pupils. I'm looking at everything.
What do you owe your coworker?
And that is a question that needs to be answered by each individual uniquely.
The only problem I had, like I said, was
I'm a man of peace. Whatever is not going to bring me peace, and albeit that can still be a beef with a coworker.
Respect. I think you owe your coworker respect, especially one that you've been working with every single day for 8.
If there's something
10
that I
years.
know is going to make you very upset, I'm not going to do it without at least running it by you. You
And
know
we're
what I'm saying?
repeating ourselves again with
Now
that, but
that I'm looking at the psychology in some of my actions, I beef with some of my coworkers in these corporate instances for the same reasons I beef with some people personally, because I want better for them than maybe they even want for them. Which I'm sure my therapist would tell me that there's some selfishness in there somewhere, but that's probably why I beef. It's not because.
But you haven't always been the best at expressing that.
Still not. I'm still not the best at that.
Right.
Yo, how some shit come out with me be wrong, man. I gotta tell you.
well, we can tell you.
How most of the shit comes out with me be wrong. But boy, if you know me, my heart lies in a really good place.
I agree.
I agree.
But you be wilding sometimes.
I don't think this podcast takes off if I don't. So,
You're right.
So I'll take it.
You're right.
I'll take it. I listen to some of these other niggas. It's bland.
Yeah.
It's bland.
my only issue with that whole Gucci shit, like I said, was just some of the words he used in describing Angela. That was my only thing. It's like, you don't got to call out her name.
I want to ride with you on that, but I also have been in. I've been in the situation where you riding for your girl, and your girl really feel a way about some shit.
Yeah, but there's a way you could ride for your girl too, Joe. And
your girl, and that's where.
But you don't have to use certain words.
I know more. I'm with you. Mm-hmm. I do think that it's the nigga's job to kind of spearhead the logic when there's some emotional shit going on. But I've been the guy with a girl that was really angry about some shit where now is not the time for you to be rational and logical. Now it's time for you to ride or not.
Yeah, but Joe, there's a way to ride and still keep a certain level of respect there. You could ride. But as a man, we have to understand that a lot of the times when there's tension and there's friction going on, it's our job as men to take control of the situation some of the times. And by you going in there using certain words, I don't know if that's helping or fueling the situation.
I tell you,
Probably fueling it.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Charlamagne ain't edited that shit out on his own YouTube page. This wasn't even like a breakfast.
It wasn't
club
beyond
thing.
his control.
Yeah, that shit said, see the God. That's what they saying.
Yeah.
Gotta talk to the program director. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, man. Charlamagne is great.
Yeah,
man.
that's all. It just was like some of the words like, it wasn't just distasteful. But I mean, again, him wanting to do it, his coworkers didn't want to do it, fine. Dave sat down with people Charlamagne didn't want to sit down with. So now he sat down with somebody that they agreed not to sit down with. At the end of the day, it's just all about, like you said, respect. Have respect for your coworkers, and you sit there. Like you said, I wouldn't allow somebody to sit there and just say certain things and call out my coworker certain names. That's all. I would have said something about that. Like, you don't have to use those words with her. That's my coworker. Even if you don't want to say that's my friend, it's like, yo, that's my coworker, and that's a woman. You know what I mean? Like, so you don't use certain words. That's all.
I agree
You're
with
right,
you.
Mo.
Yeah, I agree.
Level head
But-
them all.
Listen, man, the anxiety, sometimes you can't say things.
True.
You're right.
Listen, no matter how you feel about it, I'm going to be glued to this one.
Watching who follows who.
Yeah, how can you really be glued to this?
There's no more following.
Is
tab.
Charlamagne
When is
still
their next-
following
when
her?
is their
Because they have to work every day. They have to
Oh, yeah, of
interview.
course.
Have they had a show yet
Every
since
day.
then?
I'm sure.
They've had
yeah.
a
couple.
few. Now, niggas been away, niggas been on vacay, but I think there's been one or two.
Oh, this is the one right here? This is
where
the one with
niggas
Trevor Noah?
have been back. And look,
Oh, and it's just the two
I
of them.
see right through the Angela Yee smile. She hates this nigga.
Yeah, and whenever you have both hands in your hoodie, that means you kind of like
know the
off
vibe.
it. You off the
Yeah,
situation.
you
a little
know
bit.
that. This
And look at Trevor and Noah. Just it's like, damn.
yeah.
Y'all should talk.
Like, this is
you
when
shouldn't be interviewing me.
This is when I had to come up here, like, sit through this.
Trevor, the fucked up part, Trevor Noah could probably get to the bottom of this, man.
He could. He could.
He could fix it.
His accent would calm everyone.
Right.
Yeah, he could fix that.
All it takes is an accent.
All right, so that's the latest with that. Not that there's news there. I'm sure you guys are glued to it as well because y'all petty like me. What else is important that we need to get to in the universe?
There's no aliens.
You're right.
Excuse me?
Edward Snowden, man.
You said there's no aliens?
So there's no aliens.
He said there's no aliens.
Yeah.
Oh, they got to him. They gave him the bag. They gave him the bag, the hush money.
He had a script?
He's got all the hacker insider shit. He was like, listen, man, I tried. I couldn't find nothing.
Yeah, because it's just above his pay grade.
I believe that, I don't know if the aliens exist. You would be ignorant to think that we are the only life form.
Well, I
in
think
this
that he
entire
was saying
universe.
that the government doesn't have aliens hidden somewhere.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
different. That's different.
Yeah.
But aliens do exist.
Yeah.
We're not the only
I
life
felt
form.
him on the cell tower shit he was getting off, but it stops there.
Nah, you're still rolling with aliens
Of
in
course.
the desert?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Still trying to trick Area 51. You thought we was coming that day. Sorry.
Remember, Joe was really down to run. Joe was really ready to take his ass out there. What happened? Why you keep that same energy when them niggas start melting? Why you backed out? When niggas started disappearing, you was like, nah, I'm cool.
I didn't back down.
You did.
I had my kid that
You
day.
got a kid?
Oh yeah, my bad, Lex. Nah, Lex, I get it. Yeah, the youth. I get it. Nah, the youth.
Is that right?
Nah, you right.
Nah, I
I'm with
think-
you on that.
Joe got mad good excuses. You have a kid and you smoke cigarettes. Look at all the social excuses
Yeah.
you can use in the world. I'm so jealous.
Nah, I got my kid. I'm gonna go outside and
Social
smoke.
excuse. Well, I have 4 years left here. What the fuck is he talking about? Social excuses. I'm out of here soon.
Where you going?
Out of here.
To the alien. To the
4
aliens.
years left here, buddy.
Yeah, fuck it.
Joe is
You think I'm
stupid, man.
planning for my 50s? That's white privilege.
I'm almost out of here, bro.
Yeah, you think it's crazy.
That's some funny
Black
shit.
people don't feel like we're just going to run around Earth living.
Yeah,
I don't know how you got that out of what I was saying, like a cigarette break as an excuse to get away from a situation, or saying, yo, I got my kid today, I can't come.
Nah, because Joe is saying he don't give a fuck about any of those shit. Yeah, nigga, I got 4 years left. I don't care. Like,
Man, it's over for me.
I don't care.
Fam, all right, listen, I've already imagined y'all coming in here to do the pod afterward.
We'll hold it down.
More holds it down. No,
Yeah.
you emotional.
I'm emotional.
Nah, you
Yeah,
emotional.
I mean, the way I saw it,
Oh, okay.
you and Rory was having a hard time. And more ain't give a fuck about me.
Yo,
Yo, man, yo, LeBron.
Best passer ever.
Why you trying to pay me
Yo,
like
man,
that, man?
I can't believe the Lakers lost. These niggas is crying and shit. I know I'm hip to them all.
Why you think
Don't
that
think
about,
that I'm not hip to something
Why
when I'm
you
not
think
here.
that about me,
Just,
man?
I'm just saying.
That's fucked
I'm
up.
just
Nah,
saying.
not for
That's
nothing.
all.
Savon's gonna move right in that chair.
No,
He's waiting for the
no,
disc.
no,
It's
no.
gonna be the
His
need
laptop,
to know
Savon's
Joe
laptop
Budden.
is right there. His laptop is right there.
He's got drops.
He got all that. Yeah.
Savon can't wait to come replace me.
Hell yeah.
Yo, last week.
Savon might kill you, now that I think about it.
It's true. Last week, did we read Savon's interview that he did?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Sure
to the
did.
bottom
Finally,
of it.
can we have some fun finally?
Yeah, sure
I keep
did.
saying that, but y'all keep trying to talk about serious stuff. Can we have some fun? So recently, Savon the Don did an interview with Variety. Was that Variety?
Spread.
Page 6.
Recently, Savon did an interview with some options.
A cover story.
Not Variety. Just
Where is he? Right there?
It's optionable.
He's right there.
Oh, look at the
That's his
photo.
Okay, look at Scream Man getting his shit off.
Look at Savon with the thumbs
So, yeah.
together like a loser.
So yeah, Savon.
That's your shit.
Savon
I know, but
tried
that's
to,
when I was a loser.
You just did it right now.
I'm a loser, nigga.
Savon tried to get this interview off while we were doing our beautiful office teaser. Thought it slipped by us.
Right.
But nah, we took a break.
Nah, drop it on Sunday. They're gonna be busy.
Where do we begin with this one?
Is that the first question? How and when did you get started being involved with the Joe Budden podcast?
Damn, those feds.
Savon says, and I quote, I started working with Joe for what has been about 2 years now.
What has been about?
Yeah, whenever niggas say what has been
come
about.
on, what has been about?
Yeah, what has
Just say
been
about
about-
2 years, nigga.
Just say for 2 years now.
Fuck.
He said, no, honestly, I just reached out on Twitter. I was working at a warehouse. I just
And that's why
grinded.
everybody can't use what has been about. Because you can't follow what has been about with, oh no, I was just on Twitter. Like, make something ill. But anyway, go ahead, Mo.
I was working at a warehouse. I just finished college and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was a really big fan of the podcast, just as a listener.
Just one of y'all.
Yeah.
Just one of y'all. Just a simple.
Oh no,
man.
but there was a stretch
there was a.
where they kept saying they needed an intern on the podcast, and I felt like there were a lot of holes that I might be able to fill. And if you haven't been on the road with Savon, let me just tell you,
He can't fill a hole.
Yeah,
Oh.
Savon.
At least not without going to the club a few times.
Yeah.
Damn. So Savon kind of got us the Spotify deal, if you think about it.
Yeah, that was
That's
him.
true. Yeah.
He said it was just something small where I
wasn't-
could contribute to writing the descriptions and doing the timestamps.
You know what I mean?
That's what it
Light
really.
work.
Yeah, that's what it really started as. I tried to.
That's what it is now.
That's how you know this nigga insecure. He really detailing the details of his job.
Yeah.
The timestamps and the descriptions. That's
Oh,
me.
I love this next
That's
phrase.
me.
I tried to implement clips.
Gotta implement
He's
things.
never
Gotta implement
implemented
something.
anything in his life.
Get the social media pages going, and there were just a lot of things I thought I could do for the podcast to help bring it to that next level. In a
In a
sense.
sense.
Get water.
In a sense.
You say
In a
all that
sense.
and then say in a sense.
sense.
Nigga, you a sense. The fuck?
Relax, you got us popping.
So the interview goes. There was the next question.
Thank you, Savon.
Was there
Nah,
a
for real.
moment?
Nah, I'm gracious.
No, we are. We're having fun, but we're
We
very
appreciate
grateful.
You took us where we need to be.
Yeah, no doubt. Was there a moment in time or story you can share when you realized how special the Joe Budden podcast was to people?
And how special you were to it. Savon said, I can't say that there was one exact moment when I realized how special it was to the people only because.
Right.
This is the only reason why.
Yeah.
It's because I viewed myself as a part of the people.
Ooh, that was a bar.
That was a bar.
You got a bar off right
Humble.
there. That was
Humble.
a bar. That was a bar. You seen
People's
yourself as a
champ
part.
right there.
Yeah, he seen himself as a part of the people. He was the people's champ.
What's the Drake bar? Living a fairy tale. I'm just busy trying to keep y'all a part of
That's
it.
it. That's it. That's all. Talk to the people. Say
What else you gave my SV?
Hey, using two initials in a nigga first name. That's a good. Yo, what else you gave him? SV. Yo, that's a sick ass nickname.
Yeah, I feel like this whole interview, he was in his SV bag on these niggas.
Definitely SV.
Yeah, come on. I want to say, what you gave him after that? Come on. When I realized that it was a really big deal, even before it became super mainstream.
You was there when we was underground?
It was when they would miss an episode or wouldn't put out an episode, and it fucked my whole day up. That's where I was like, yo, I need to hear what they saying. I didn't want to miss the content. And even after I finished listening, I was like, damn, I need more. That's when I realized it was a big thing to the people.
Talk that shit.
As far as the
Savon
moments
knows
go,
the people,
yo,
man.
sold out tours, we did that. Iced out watches, we did that. Platinum podcast twice a week, we did that. Your favorite celeb interviews, we did that.
We have never interviewed anyone's favorite celeb.
We did that. What a loser. He didn't say any of that, but I guess it done. I think that's what I've learned the most from Joe. Being a leader is in fact. All right, hold up, yeah. Big me up, yo. Yo, hold on. Let me tell you what SV gave him.
Right.
He said, I learned from Joe because he is such a fearless leader. And being a leader is infectious.
No, you fearless, man.
And it's
you're
not,
infectious.
come on, man. It's not easy at all to lead a group of men who all feel different ways
Hey, yo.
and have different ideas. Come on, man. Y'all know about my fearlessness, man. I bomb atomically.
Fearless.
What else? He
And
said?
infectious.
Oh, he said Rory.
Oh, we don't need to read
said-
no more with this nigga. What
He said Rory is the one who is the closest age to me.
Oh, he about to shoot Rory some shots? He's the one I feel like I can replace at the drop of a dime. But he just won't miss an episode.
To see where he is at in his career and his business and how he juggles the podcast.
You see me at the circus?
I see you juggling.
You see me at the
And
circus?
Deuce, I see you.
Wait, what's Rory juggling?
He's juggling
The
shit.
podcast and
Come on,
Deuce.
you know what-
Park,
you know what it is.
podcast and partying.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The range.
Some range.
Oh, the thought that must go into partying. Damn, what record they gonna give it up to this week?
Are they going to go left to right or right to left?
How many of them will throw up at the end of the night?
Damn, what's gonna make Chicago turn it up? Fuck out of here.
Oh, that's some funny shit. I gotta read this whole interview though.
No, you don't.
Why?
Quality read.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Thanks, Savon, man. You really did that.
Gracious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Gracious, man.
Yeah.
Nah, dead ass.
That was ill.
Nah.
Oh, that was dope,
Yeah.
Savon. Cheers, bro.
No, I do appreciate it, Savon, because I think last time Maul was on his podcast tour, he did an interview in the interview asked him about us. He was like, I don't know, Roy's kind of like a nerd. I don't really fucking like that.
I'd never said that.
I'll go back and find it.
That sounds like more
I said you was a
of
nerd and
all
I don't
of
fuck
us.
with him like that. I'd never said that.
No, that's not. That's when you didn't fuck with Rory because he was a nerd. I remember that. I remember that.
I never
That was
said that about
early in the
fucking
you and
no
Rory
Rory.
relationship. When
I
you used to
never-
call me like, yo, what's up with this Rory nigga? Yeah, every time he
never
get
done
anyway,
that,
let's move on, man. Let's move
That's
on.
some
Yo.
funny shit.
Anyway, Angela Yee.
When will she follow back?
Y'all are sick.
What's up with this Rory nigga? All right, listen. No, wait. Time out. Honestly, everybody stop. Relax for a second. Hold up. Wait. Stop the tape. What Hope said? Hope is a fucking... What that? No, wait. We gonna think of that lie. Hold up. Wait. Stop the tape. How many pies could a nigga with one oven bake? What? Come on, what he said, man. We gonna get into
Oh,
it.
remember
He's
that
into
song
the
with Song?
culinary arts.
Nah, you're
That's a
fucking
freestyle.
right.
That got to be a
Nope.
freestyle. That's not a song.
All right, nah.
That has to be a freestyle.
Damn, what was the name of that song?
That has to be off a mixtape or something. That's not a freestyle.
Nah, that's off a Puff record.
Sunshine?
Anyway, that's not what I was getting at. We're gonna get into that. Fam, yo, I think it's very important in whatever your respective field is, whatever your profession is, it's important for each of us to individually know what the ceiling is in our respective places of work, right?
Fair.
Which was part of the big reason that I retired from music, because the music that I was making gave me a certain ceiling. And it wasn't a ceiling that I was agreeable with. It wasn't a ceiling I feel like was indicative of my talent level, right? So I was like, fuck that shit. And that's applicable to you in whatever field you're in. And I say this because when I'm with my kid, right? And my kid, who knows how to work a fucking iPhone before he's 2 years old, is going to YouTube and he's going to all of the baby, and in the same way we big up No Limit and Cash Money and OVO and all them niggas, like there's baby crews like that. And my kid gets to all of them. And let me tell you something, buddy. I think I ran into at least maybe 900 videos on YouTube that are over 90 million views. I want to repeat that for the people who don't have children, like everybody in this room, who may not know that every single children vid is about 90 million views. Y'all don't have kids, so y'all are like, why am I boring you with this fucking nonsense that doesn't
I know
apply
what
to
you
y'all?
You're talking about like parents just filming their kids and put it on YouTube?
I'm talking about anything kid.
Okay.
The same way like in hip-hop, outside of the top 5% of rappers, it's the rest of us just scrapping for the scraps. In Kidland, like this Baby Shark video on YouTube is at 30 billion streams. Mm-hmm. It was the first time I saw a B next to the number.
3.7.
So I called my Jewish partner, who immediately Jewished it up for me to tell me what they make a month.
Okay. I thought he was going to try to get on like his Budden shark shit. Like, nah, we should do that too.
No, that was the
We
next
got
part.
the cameras.
Well, that's what I'm getting at to y'all and the ceiling and hip hop and just your respective working environments. 30 billion views by Ian's math that was done loosely was worth about $8 million a month.
Yo, I can write a baby song.
I cannot tell you gentlemen, I can't tell you gentlemen what some of the top tier rap earners on YouTube are making, but I can assure you
It ain't that.
they are not making $8 million per month. Now, fast forward to how we should be angry at that. I believe each of you in here could write the Baby Shark record.
Nah, they caught one.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah, but that's where the term, when I was busting my ass trying to write 300 bars and squeeze them into a song, and then somebody was like, yo, you need to work smarter, not harder. It might have been the first time I ever heard it, and it blew me away because it was like, yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, I should work smarter. That's what I think of when I think of Baby Shark and everybody I know being able to write. Baby shark doop doo doo doop doo doop, baby shark doop doop doo doop doo doop, baby. That shit is so big on there. The knockoff versions are over 10
Oh
mil.
yeah, absolutely. But that kind of reminds me. Remember we were having the Dream versus Neo writing debate like 4 years ago on this podcast when it was me, you, and Marty.
Yeah.
And it came down to, I think Single Ladies was like where we had our biggest argument. And I was like, no, I think there's really a talent in the simplicity of saying all single ladies, all single ladies. Of course, anyone on earth could write those 4 words. But no, I think that's a talent and to be credited.
Absolutely.
That you could come up with Baby Shark. Yeah, they're worth all that. I'm not mad at them. And I think they have a lot of
No,
talent.
you couldn't be.
Well, mad's not the word, but
Yeah.
that takes almost just as much talent as writing 300 bars just in a different part of the brain.
Absolutely.
Well, yes. And funny you make that kind of analogy that way, because that's the same way I look at it, just a little different. For me, it's all brainwashing and programming.
Oh, well, yeah. And that there's
So
a
when
talent
I hear,
in that.
so when I hear baby shark doo 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 doo, I'm like, oh shit, they bodied that hook. Because in baby song world, I just gotta catch the smash hook for the kids.
That's it.
Cartoon it, stupid beat behind it, great. You know how many rappers are fucking stuck in their room trying to come up with the smash hook? Mm-hmm. But the ceiling to in the environment that they're trying to come up with it will never be $8 million per fucking month. Mm-hmm. Why? Sure. Just because we rap?
Yeah.
No,
but that's why.
But no, we don't rap. We create.
Yeah, we know we create, but our genre is.
I call Graf right now. He will smoke one of these. These kids will be lyrical.
No, they'll be shooting guns.
That's what it is. I mean, I get what you're saying.
For me, I mean, listen, when the government contrived bullshit, when the government puts their lotto scams out, and they say, yo, tomorrow, 900 million, y'all go, y'all go out. Mm-hmm. And everybody goes to do it. To me, this is the equivalent.
Yeah.
The same way I would go buy a lotto ticket real quick is the same way I would give myself an hour to just try this.
Right.
But you got to remember too, Joe, it's at all of these views because people, parents literally put this on and just let it loop all day.
You don't have to tell me that.
Right,
I'm with my kid.
Yeah, so I mean that
Joe is half of these views.
Yeah.
Listen, my kid will take the phone and no matter how many different screens I put it on, he gonna get to his favorite video. Yeah. Shake, shake that mango tree. Shake, shake that mango tree. All little black kids. I'm like, look at my baby. That's right. That's right. Get to the little black kids on Sesame Street, nigga. Yeah. Shake, shake that mango tree. Shake, shake. Oh, that shit's dope. Anyway,
it's lightly
I
racist.
just wanted to share that because in my parenting, I was like, we got business fucked up. Like, we should not let them monopolize the kid genre.
Well, no, I mean,
we can do, Kid Cudi, do it. Like, one of you niggas do it. We got Tyler, do it. Me, do it. Maul, Vince, somebody, Berg. None of you niggas is making $8 million a month.
Berg could flip Baby Shark into a new beat for Tinashe.
Well, only if Quincy Jones did it first.
Berg will kick your ass.
I love Berg. Hey, let me stop talking about Berg. I'm in his text right now trying to get him to send me that little Timberland record.
Yeah.
Hey, why? I'm such a sucker for an R&B record with Timberland vocals. Like, yeah, Timberland. Oh, I need that. What's that, man? After I shitted on him in the whole beat battle thing, that was fucked up.
Yeah, you did.
No.
I don't think he could beat none of them niggas in a beat battle. In a beat battle, that don't say that he can't make a better beat.
I'm with you.
Well, Timberland is a much better R&B pop producer than rap producer, in my opinion. So,
I think that's a fact.
No, listen, I pulled my phone out now, so that means I got a little list. You niggas in trouble. I got a couple things on my list.
And we get to you, Elizabeth, not to what y'all just said. I think Timberland is what Joe just said. I think Timberland knows that pop is where the money is.
I think that he was always a pop and R&B producer and just
first.
Yeah, first. And then
he was definitely
Missy
R&B
was-
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I just think he's better at it. Even when he got with Hove, I thought his R&B and
he
pop shit
made
was
some
better.
smacks. There was
But the
He had
difference
Carrie Hilson sounding like.
But what is the difference between a pop and R&B produced a pop and R&B track and a rap track?
Put It On Me, Ja Rule. Only difference.
format a little bit.
Tempo maybe.
Yeah, rap doesn't have pre-choruses particularly.
Yeah, you think niggas still need to put singles out more?
Fuck you, Joe.
Tell the truth.
Fuck you, man.
You got Baby Shark fucked up, man. They are tapping into these little babies' brains. You think that data shit on Netflix they not doing with kids too, just in a different way?
Of course.
Yeah.
They're like you say,
We're
you
all
just go write
computers.
one. They are figuring out what is making these kids fucking how their brains
We're
tick
all
with music.
To your argument
4
about-
streams on YouTube.
It's your argument about anybody being, well, not anybody, but creators being able to just tap into that. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to make Dusty Dirty Underground hip hop, and I'm going to do that. I don't really care if I make $8 billion
passion.
a month.
Yeah, your
I don't
passion.
give a shit.
That's all.
He trying to get off the industry list.
No,
That's what he's trying to do.
No, it's a fact.
And
This
he's
is
a
what I
liar. He's
do
a
for
liar.
a living.
He sound like
Back
Savon
on?
with that whole dick sucking thing. Say, I hear you, buddy, but I know the vibes.
I'm underground, man. I would never sell out for all the money
Yo,
in the world.
I am so sick of Parks
I
with that
wanna sell
front.
out, but I'm just not
Parks,
gonna
you
do
gotta
it.
give that front up. We got it now, man. Come on, come out.
No, I'm not going to make Baby Shark records.
It's okay to like Wu-Tang and want to make money.
I know. I don't have a problem with that. I just would never do it.
Why?
Because it's not where my inclination is to go.
What if it took
artistically.
you 2 days?
Why don't you do it? You want to rap about fucking depressing shit for 72 bars. You never went there.
No, now stop.
Joe tried to give you porno star.
I left. No, stop. I stopped all that shit. All right, enough of this passion bars, rap, lyrical. All right, I got you. Gotta go to work. At some point, won't you have to feel like you gotta go to work?
Yeah.
All right, then. Don't be dismissive to that
bills
part.
add up.
Then.
But I'm never sitting around the studio trying to make a smash.
No, you just going with whatever moves.
What I feel like
That's
doing.
right.
Whoa,
different.
you don't know what they was in the lab with Baby Shark?
All right,
Let
listen.
them do that. That's
that could've-
natural.
that could've
That's
been
what
for
came to
Logic.
them.
You don't know.
It may have been.
Listen, boy, y'all will drag some shit out. I told y'all I'm here with a list, man. Flu Game Joe. I'm here. I got us on our back.
You got a list? You made a list while we was talking?
Yes, I have a list. Next on my list. Ready? But y'all got to be honest. Because if y'all not going to be honest, then this is not going to work.
Is this
Pro-
about
probably
Savon
won't
sucking
be.
dick for $2 million again?
No, but I'm down to talk about that. That nigga got that premium mouth. That nigga must have just left the dentist.
All right, you gotta calm the fuck down. You gotta calm the fuck down.
So Angela Yee unfollowed Charlamagne, or Charlamagne unfollowed Angela Yee?
No, this is what I was going to ask y'all, but still, y'all got to answer for real. I know y'all be fronting on this podcast, but if y'all go front, we can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I might front.
when is when the last time you had a New York girl like talk sexy to you?
My girl from Jersey.
I'm not gonna let y'all do that to you. I'm gonna hold New York girls there.
My fiance is from Queens.
Yeah. I'm not gonna let y'all do that. I'm not gonna let Joe do that. No, I love my New York girls. I ain't gonna do that.
Me too.
No.
We
Joe-
not doing that.
I know. See, Joe trying to get on that.
We're not doing that. They don't talk like that.
Joe is
for
trying to
real.
get on that.
Yes, they
No,
do.
they do not, man.
Oh, yes, they do.
A girl has never been in the bed with somebody, yo, dead ass. Like, hit that shit harder. Like, that's
It
never
don't.
happened.
Yes, they have,
Get
boy.
the fuck out of here, man. Yo,
Joe-
You're from the Bronx. What are you talking
I've
Joe
about?
and
never heard
Parks
that.
are trying to get on that corny New York Twitter jokes that aren't funny.
Yo,
that they
dead
just
ass.
beat into a fucking ground.
Yo, dead ass? Nah, come on. Girls don't talk like that for real. Not in
A
bed.
girl has never said, "Yo, son, eat this pussy." It's never happened. It was funny the first week on Twitter. It's not
Yeah.
funny anymore.
And New York niggas don't. we
Oh,
don't.
she be getting in with her Timbs on. No, she don't.
Yeah, like, no. That's just some bullshit.
All right, guys, just play it. Let me play a clip.
Okay.
Fuck up, real
You told me
nigga
you
shit.
gonna put the dick beaters on.
Yeah, I
This
ain't
is
want to
Star
have to put
Brimming
these
A$AP
dick beaters on you. My
Ferg.
shit's work. You feel me? I ain't trying to go back to the federal penitentiary,
What's putting the
but
dick beaters on a nigga?
Listen to
Star?
Star.
What that mean?
you know I beat dick with these, right?
Word.
These hands right here.
Word.
You know I be beating the dick with that.
So what you saying is it ain't
meaning
just
I don't
dick
want to
you'll
have to.
beat. Yeah.
I don't want to have to.
Yeah.
Put them on you.
Some people might not be mad at that though.
But it depends, because I don't think you wanted me to beat your dick. You'd rather me, fill up on it,
Finesse it.
touch it. Yeah, like the way I said it kind of aggressively. Like,
Yeah, you did.
I ain't say it sexually. Like, you want me to put these dick beaters on you? I didn't say it like that. I was like,
She said she didn't say it sexually. She said it like, nigga, I'll fuck you up.
I know, but then she got another sexy example.
Can we hit a sex example?
Oh, you didn't?
See?
Don't do that to Star.
Yeah, see?
I fuck with Star.
Yeah,
Me too.
She's about to get her shit.
do that.
Don't do that. I fuck with Star, but
let her get into her
did.
sexy bag. Yo, you idiot. You cut it short, though. Why you cut it
I've
so
had
short?
a few New York bitches try to talk sexy to me lately, man.
Nah,
I ain't
they
gonna
don't sound
front.
like
You bitches gotta chill out. Yo,
Fucked up that they give New York that stigma, man.
fam, that's a fact.
There's definitely
I'm not
New
talking-
York girls
wait,
talk like
talk-
that when it's like they're getting aggressive, for sure.
Yeah.
But when they're trying to be sexy in the bed, they don't talk like that. Cut it out. That's bull. No,
But
they
sometimes
don't.
the aggressive and the sexy come
Nah,
together.
they do. They do.
Not to the degree you guys are trying to make it sound.
Yeah, like
Yes,
All right,
it
so-
may come out.
All right,
a
so
bit.
what they gave y'all that got y'all like, ooh, that did it just now.
we're not doing
Tell me what they gave
Joe
y'all
be
that was like, ooh.
They didn't give me that. Oh, shut up, nigga. Yo, what they
I would
gave
never
you?
want a girl to say, ooh.
What they gave me that had you going, ooh.
Because I don't think, because the same way that New York niggas like, let me not say just New York niggas, but there's a stigma to like New York audiences at shows where they try to be too cool. And there's a stigma that New York niggas be trying to be too cool. I think that applies to women as well, just in different areas. So in New York, the chicks don't really be trying to get into they talk sexy bag to you. So that's why I think y'all are saying no.
Well,
'Cause
New
I
York
think
women are the
y'all, I
coolest.
think y'all don't hear New York chicks attempt it.
To talk sexy?
Yes.
I do. Yeah.
You're a fucking liar.
Hell yeah. You crazy, man. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, I'm shutting up this.
Sin is from New York. She don't talk like that. Sin don't talk like that. Not when she's trying to be sexy.
Yeah, wait, hold up. What's up, my nigga?
What? Yo, just sit down, man. Yo, that came out wrong. Like I know, right? I ain't even mean it like that. My bad, fam. That came out kind of crazy. Paul himself.
Was this a case of Mendici's having his cake and eating it too?
That was kind of crazy.
Because when he wasn't with Yandy, was he with
That was
Erica?
kind of crazy. My
When he
bad. I
wasn't
ain't
with
even mean it like that.
Erica,
My
would he be
bad.
back with Yandy? Because if both women carried to term, pregnancies would have some overlap.
Nah, that's between y'all at this point.
Yo,
If
listen.
y'all gotta make a mess,
Nah, my
make a
bad.
mess,
That sounded kind of crazy.
Listen, man, if you got to take the interview, take the interview.
That sounded kind of great. My bad. That sounded kind of great.
That'll be the last time I start a topic here. All right, so Angela Yee just did not refollow him.
She's still not following him.
Why?
Maul, everything all right over there?
Yeah, you good?
Got the top score.
You all right?
All right, Maul.
More. I don't
More.
want-
Don't say what it is, please.
Yeah, you are ignorant,
My
dude,
bad.
man. You need a lot of help, honestly.
That was funny.
I pray for you.
Thank you.
That was on your Explore page?
Damn, Juice World is being sued, guys.
I wish y'all would hurry up and make this shit an R&B podcast. I don't
We
know.
don't care
I
about
don't know none of these rappers.
I don't care what none of these
We
rap
don't
niggas is
give two
doing, bro.
fucks about these rappers,
Oh,
man.
my
All right,
God.
but fuck it. No, we'll get into Juice World, but that's not where I was going immediately. Parks and Rory got me into some mischief.
Oh, what happened now?
They got
was
me.
Rory.
They got me in trouble, man. I don't know
you
how
did,
y'all
'cause you,
did it.
you painted this false narrative, as you always do about me, and look what happened. Karma came right back.
Damn, Azalea was the karma.
That was the karma. I ain't say a word about Azalea
Karma
Banks in my life.
chameleon.
Last podcast, Rory came on here and said, "Yo, Azalea Banks has beautiful breasts,"
You're still painting narratives.
and I was like, "Well, then
She's alright.
Scream Man put him up."
Shit is all right.
And then we was like, all right, nah. You know what I mean? I see where you're going with this.
I see where you're going.
And then we left. And then Maul had sent some other clips to the group chat that was like, all right, y'all can relax. So then I relaxed a little bit. But it was too late by then.
The smoke had came already.
The damage was done. And somehow I'm now in a
Hot
war.
water.
I was just scrolling, minding my own business when I saw words that were directed in my direction, so I'll read them to you guys.
Okay. This is gonna be great.
It's great. I do feel bad though. My brothers got exposed. The receipts were kept.
True.
Now, what I will say is this, gentlemen who are out there listening. As I read this to you guys, it will indeed be my first time reading it. Because I've adapted this thing that helps with my self-care and my mental health a few years ago where I just don't read paragraphs from women.
It's kind of smart. Preservation.
Yeah.
That's preservation.
You're avoiding. You know it can't be anything good.
I mean, they don't mean well for me.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of don't like when women get mad of the stereotype of when they do the paragraphs and guys say, "What do you mean?" at the end, or "That's crazy," or a word like that's because we read the last sentence.
Yeah, and the first one.
And the first one normally does it for me. And more importantly, why are you texting me anything that you think is important?
Of that.
Have women
like,
had a meeting together and answered that about why they do that as a collective? If this
Instead of
is
calling?
important to you,
Or face to face.
why the fuck are you texting me?
Yeah.
Then you're not even texting me committed to being solution based. You texting me to tell me how ill you are at not giving a fuck and letting go.
But then again, you can't really win for losing on this one because when you get the "Can we talk" text, my stomach just.
Oh yeah, I'm not answering that either.
Nah, I answer, yeah, we could talk. I just got to work for the next 90 weeks. but we gonna talk.
Yeah, like
I just joined the Peace Corps.
Yeah, no, I'm in the Army now. I met me a nigga with 2 million, bitch. Kick rocks. All right, say Vaughn, look, he trying to fix something. All right, so listen, this is what I will read to you guys, man. The smoke came my way. Screen Man got something else on the screen.
I have
that's something else.
Well, I have something else on my phone. I have a
the
different.
Lizzo talk.
I thought you was gonna have the same thing I had.
What I have, and you can tell me if you have more to add after this, but
Great.
what I have is, and this is from Azalea Banks for the people that are unaware.
I can try calling her again.
Well, let me read this.
We'll
first.
get to that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's recap.
It says, okay, I know we're on our positivity wave, but can I just say,
Subbing positive Perry.
uh-oh. When you say that, that means we're deviating from.
That's exactly what that means.
That's it, yo. No disrespect.
Yeah, it's fine. I am super is in caps, grossed out by @Joe Budden.
I mean, natural.
We
feeling.
all are.
Yeah, that's fine.
Me too. Watching him salivate over my tits.
New Joe Budden.
Wait a minute. Yo, look what I've gone through. Niggas used to hit me like, yo, Joe, you do your numbers out there. And now it's like,
Salivating.
Over Azalea Banks
nah,
and
she
shit.
caught me. She caught me. Fucking.
Yeah.
Watching him, I can't even read it. See, Rory, I'm not agreeing with you ever again. Watching him salivate over my tits was super creepy, and now I just feel like my titties smell like Joe Budden's breath.
All right, so I see why you're disgusted.
Serious, sad face. Serious suggestion. 1/4 teaspoon of black seed oil twice a day, mucus removal. 600 milligrams.
Is that for your salivation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. This is some other shit. Cellular repair, 100 milligrams, liposynomial, vitamin
Now see what she
C,
was doing. She was gathering you in
3
with the tea
milligrams
and then
of
gave you the
Aron
knowledge.
once daily for the ED. Melanin tincture, dropture, feel the rapture, Sade album, 3 albums, 3 times a day for the lungs. What the hell is she saying? Oh, please detox yourself before ever publicly objectifying a woman again, Joe Budden. I honestly mean this with love. It is 2020. Please stop consuming 125th and 5th Ave crackhead food products. I feel like that's a shot at mall somewhere, too. I know you're trying to keep it real, but there is no need to. The black nation has healed itself from the social and cultural scars of post-crack epidemic poverty. There is zero reason for you to keep subscribing to that narrative. Quit smoking, please. I smoked for 8 months and it was the worst decision ever. I know what is hiding between your teeth and the back of your tongue. Quit smoking. Take supplements.
How this turn into
Do
a PSA?
squats and Kegels.
It's a Dare commercial?
Oh, I can't do. Don't tell me to do Kegels. And you will
Said you were
see.
loose.
And you,
She said your box is mad loose.
She said Joe's caboose was loose. She said Joe got a loose caboose, man.
you trying to say I'm out here hootie patootie and around?
Yeah.
Said you got a loose caboose.
I need to do kegels for my dick. That's some new shit. Oh man, this is craziness. But returning officers, a man, only then should you be audacious enough to speak about me in any
audacious.
sexual way. Hope this helps with love. AB.
She signed it?
Yeah, just
Typed.
typed the letters.
Yeah.
She typed it.
No, no, no.
That don't go there.
That was your salvation
No,
and
Warrior,
Kegels, bro.
now.
Now.
Loose booty.
So now my Parks, don't tell me I have a loose booty again. So now my question to you guys.
Now it's a whole different conversation about that $2 million.
Yo, why Azalea said you got a loose caboose?
No,
Why she said that about you? That was a little. I mean, she had to go there.
Now why did Parks and Rory get me in trouble with AB?
No, there's more.
Give it to us. Look,
So-
now Rory can read. See? See why you got to watch your
Been
friends,
tricking y'all, man. So you know one of those weird people on Instagram that listens to things and then like ats people and like, yo, did you hear what they said? And like,
I hate those people.
This
I
is
hate
dead-
The
you.
fans.
yeah,
I hate you guys.
no, the fans, y'all are weird. So this person said they said something about you. Joe never responds to you and how you started a group chat with him and Parks and they ignore you and you're the only one who even says anything in it.
No, Joe Budden.
And they talk about how you have nice titties and they tried to call you. Pretty good summary. Couldn't be mad at the guy.
Yeah, we're terrible people.
When you word it that way,
I told y'all to leave Azalea alone. Y'all wouldn't listen to me.
I take it back too because I looked at some more pics. It was the angles.
Oh, okay.
She angled us to death.
No, so why you ain't tell her like, nah, take all that back?
I called her. She didn't answer.
Oh, okay.
So here we are for your listening enjoyment.
so she replied to this gentleman and said, okay, that's gross. Joe Budden is such a damn homo. I can't.
Damn.
Joe Budden is also upset.
How am I homo for liking titties?
I'm lost. I'm lost. I like titties too as well.
That's Rory calling me a homo.
You threw that in there?
On Azalea's account.
Yeah, you do right from her account.
You saw signed AB. But was it?
Signed AB.
Said, Joe Budden is such a damn homo. I can't.
Yeah, this nigga repeating shit.
Meanwhile, Parks engineered my entire Christmas EP.
True. I had a blast doing it too.
What did that have to do with anything?
I don't know. There's a lot more in there. That's not important.
Either way, we love Azalea.
We do. Should I try to call her again?
Super talented. Yeah, you should.
Yeah, let's try. Maybe she'll pick up this time.
But who's gonna talk to her if she answers?
We are. The JBP.
The JVP.
She better not.
Hello.
What's up?
Azalea, this is Joe Budden from the Joe Budden Podcast.
That's Maul. Hey, B, it's Parks from the Joe Budden Podcast.
Hi, Parks. What's up, y'all?
How you doing, Azalea?
That's Rory.
Y'all podcasting already again? That fast?
Yeah.
Well, we're podcasting.
You know, Spotify.
You know how we do.
You're live on the air.
Turn up.
Yeah, you are. We just read your post response to Joe.
Right. Get my nigga together. Get this nigga. Tell this nigga wash his ass.
Hey, Azalea, it's funny you say that because I tell him that all the time. He's like, yo, wash your ass, B.
We had a
Wash
question.
your ass, nigga. Stop smoking them fucking Newports.
Were you telling Joe he should be doing his Kegels?
Yeah, you gotta get some Kegels, nigga. You can't be on TV. Come on, you can't be on TV like a chump.
But
Talking about your dick don't work, nigga.
You saying the Kegels for his penis?
Yeah,
I thought that was.
get that dick together, nigga.
I thought you said he had a loose caboose.
No, the Kegels make your dick work, stupid.
Oh, okay.
See, look where your head
Warrior,
is at.
now.
You said my bad. Yeah, we always we don't do Kegels, so we didn't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you do them Kegels, you do them squats to get that dick nice and strong, baby.
I feel you.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna work on that. Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that.
How you doing, AB?
She said, hold on.
I'm good. What's up with y'all? I'm in LA. I'm making a smoothie. You know, I'm giving fucking You know what I'm giving? I'm giving unbothered Calabasas housewife, drinking my little natural smoothie. Got my little flat stomach on flat. You feel me?
Nah, I feel you. Can't wait to get back to Calabasas.
Y'all some bum ass niggas.
We are.
Yeah, true.
That's what we call. We just wanted to kick the shit with you.
Azalea Banks, this is Joe Budden calling from the Joe Budden podcast. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, AB. I got to give it to you, man. I'm a little perturbed.
You always mad, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm even more mad today, man. I was reading that shit you said, man, and
Yo, shut the fuck up, Joe Budden. You some such a fucking piece of shit, nigga.
yeah.
You piece of shit, nigga. Damn.
All right, real quick. Let's get it off of me for a minute. What do you think about Rory saying that you had like really nice breasts?
See, that was polite.
So you like it from the white man, huh?
No, I liked everybody else except you. You sound dirty. You sound dirty because how you been like, oh, because I be ignoring us like, and it's like, nigga, I know you be on my fucking Instagram because every time I say something, then you go say it on a damn show.
I'm stealing my shit from Azalea.
You be stealing shit because I be having the tea. I be having the tea. My pop be whistling all the fucking time, and you always be there with your cup.
No, you're right.
So fuck out of here.
No, you're right about that. I only ignore you because it's for my mental health. Because I care so much, the things that you say can be hurtful to me, so I have to not reply. And
well, nigga, a lot of the times y'all niggas be really denying the girls. Like I listened to you do a whole fucking 5-6 episodes about this bitch, Yes Jules, and it's like, why the fuck does she deserve all this fucking promo from your black platform? Like, nigga, can you talk about my Christmas EP that I did with Parks?
We did.
Damn, Parks didn't even talk about it.
We did. No, we talked.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can you get me out there a little bit? Like, you gave this bitch mad fucking promo. This bitch is like, well, she probably getting all the black dick now.
Azalea, we're getting out of here. We love you. We support you. And Rory loves your tits. Talk to Rory.
Y'all some dirty little niggas.
Niggas. That's what you bought him for. Shut up. I'm tired of women.
All right, but yeah, play some of my music on that fucking podcast. Next time you trying to put my fucking pussy on the screen, nigga.
Nah, wait, it's coming right now. Wait,
play it forward.
It's coming right now. All right, bad service. I can't be breaking up.
Yo, you are
Content kings.
Holy shit.
Come on, Rory, give me some Down with the Kings.
Yo. Listen,
Still ain't getting sweater.
Joe, I want to apologize to you.
Craziness.
I do want to apologize to you.
Oh, finally, you realize I'm taking this thing to the next level.
You truly have taken this podcast to the next level.
She's great, man.
That was the greatest call in history of calls.
For sure.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. All right, cut it off, man.
That's some funny shit.
Holy shit.
I can hear you laughing, Rem.
They were best friends.
But listen, I'm telling you, man. One of these weeks, I just want y'all to. Well, that was Parks' call.
That was me. Come on, man.
That was Parks' call. I need a Rory and Maul call at some point before our 5-year anniversary.
Right. Now he got Cash down on the phone, right?
Nah, that don't count because he didn't get her back on the phone.
That's true.
I never called him back. What are you talking about?
Come on, real nigga shit. Come on.
Yo, don't do
I ain't
that.
calling Cash.
Don't do that.
Right?
No. Wrong.
Call now.
Calling now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say, yo, what happened, man? Why you using the car with Elliot? Using the car with Elliot knowing I got a car?
Uber X?
Well, let me see. Where's my phone? While Maul decides what his opening line to Cash Doll will be. Let's
Shut the
see.
fuck up.
Wait, what?
Stupid. Though.
Y'all want to talk about Lizzo Gate?
What Lizzo did,
Let's
man.
get it. Let's tackle it.
Lizzo stole some shit.
Damn, Lizzo. Why you
And
do
now
that?
she's being sued.
But she's brave.
Stealing does take a certain amount of bravery. You ever shoplifted before?
It's an adrenaline
You gotta
rush.
work it up, man.
It's definitely a rush.
You gotta work the bravery up.
So, all right. So what Lizzo stole, man?
So she stole some shit.
Lizzo is being sued for stealing a line in her Truth Hurts song from some...
From what movie is that? From Tom Cruise?
One of the biggest movies ever.
You can't handle the Truth Hurts? That's what they're accusing her of? The easiest line on earth?
No, there's a line in the song. Let's see. Hey, y'all, I don't need to see her response. There's a line in the song that she says she got from a meme. Turns out the writer of said meme was actually an artist, so he sued. But what I'm reading from her is, let's see.
Oh, no, that's actually interesting. Now that I know it's from a meme, I'm actually intrigued. I'm not being sarcastic. Because they be stealing a lot of shit from memes on the internet. Singers, rappers.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like,
it's a
no,
thing.
this is interesting.
Lizzo's song
I didn't know
Truth
that.
Hurts has spent weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 and tied a record for the longest running #1 rap song by a female artist. In recent weeks, the song has also been the subject of controversy after a group of songwriters publicly claimed that Truth Hurts plagiarized parts of another song they helped write. The 31-year-old singer responded to the allegations in an Instagram post on Wednesday, denying that the men seeking credit had anything to do with the song. And then these are quotes. Lizzo says, "The men who now claim a piece of Truth Hurts did not help me write any part of the song. They had nothing to do with the line or how I chose to sing it. There was no one in the room when I wrote Truth Hurts except me, Ricky Reed, and my tears.
And Instagram.
That song is my life, and its words are my truth."
So if it was a meme,
Then she's wrong.
what is she talking about?
I don't know.
If it was,
If I write a meme and that meme goes
Wait,
viral,
I'm so lost in her response.
and an actual singer takes something from my meme, which is my original shit that I wrote, and inserts it in a song and then makes X amount of dollars from it, I'm suing you.
Absolutely.
I'm suing you.
And by the way,
Absolutely.
I don't understand what she's saying.
even
We
if
gotta
I-
stop villainizing the people that sue the people too, because I had
Yeah.
like the smaller, less popular artists suing the big artists. Like sometimes you stole my shit.
And her quote of saying, "These people didn't tell me how to sing it." I know that's not
but
what
I
we're
gave you the
suggesting.
lyrics though, and that's half of the copyright.
They weren't in the room with me. I know.
Well,
it was a meme.
It's the first line that's wrong. These men who now claim a piece of Truth Hurts did not help me write any part of the song.
That's wrong.
Yes, they
yeah,
did.
they wrote the hook.
No, that's what I'm saying. She is incorrect.
But why wouldn't someone tell her that? Now, of course, from her position, you would want to argue this.
Sure.
So naturally, I understand you arguing it, but this is not really
Well,
valid.
what's the meme before we even get?
Listen, do y'all think this is a mistake or was this a case of catch me if you can?
Catch me if you can. That happens a lot.
No, I don't think it's either. I think it's the system updating on its own. Because I can't, to say catch me if you can, I would have to be able to prove intent.
Okay.
I can't speak to her intent because she didn't do anything original. Niggas have taken lines from shit
Absolutely.
for however many years.
Since the beginning of time,
Yeah.
artists have been borrowing from other artists. That's just a fact.
Yeah, it's just today now, every few years we get a system update. I always reference when Mac Miller and Lord Finesse then with the
Yes.
court.
Yeah. Yep. For a while.
That was a system update. When the feds came and snatched Drama out of his house.
Right.
That was a system update.
Right.
This, to me, is a system update. If you now write a meme, because we have to acknowledge the power in memes and all this other shit. If you write one and now somebody, no, that's plagiarism.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that it's a meme. That doesn't lessen the charge.
Listen,
It
if someone
is
takes some jokes from
plagiarism.
this podcast and makes a song out of it,
or says them on their own podcast.
well, that happens all the time.
Well, no, that do you remember when all the comedians got really, really mad at nothing legally happened, but with Fat Jew, when Fat Jew was taking everyone's funny content that these comedians were writing and wasn't crediting anyone.
Yeah.
That was a system update to a degree because now I believe he credits everyone that he gets his stuff from.
Yep.
But yeah, that's copyright infringement there. You're taking my ideas and you're profiting off them.
Absolutely.
But I would like to see the meme before I jump too far. Like, was it a simple shit like, I hate when I get hurt? Like, what was the meme?
I don't know. I didn't see the meme either. So,
Scream Man, find the meme.
Yeah, before I jump in the deep end.
Find the meme.
Because I'm on this guy's side right now.
All right, here it is.
No, that doesn't look like it. That's not the meme.
while he's finding that, did you guys also see the Juice WRLD is getting sued again for the same song?
Juice WRLD gets sued every week.
That song ain't gonna really be all that profitable when it's all said and done.
I didn't think it was profitable when it came out.
Yeah.
Of all the shit that was in there.
You want me to play the original song?
Please.
Wait, the most noticeable part of the...
Yeah, it's right. It's the first shit.
The Juice WRLD record. You're saying he stole that melody?
Yeah.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
I mean,
you can make a case.
Man.
You can make a case.
That's Yellow Card, by the way. So it's called Hollywood Died.
Come on.
I mean, it is the same melody.
And the same cadence.
Correct.
And the same flow.
Correct.
Yeah. All right.
Nah,
so
I can't roll with that. I'm not jacking that.
Why not?
All Juice WRLD did was change the intro melody. And that's the end of the difference.
That's not the same cadence.
You just said the same melody he did.
Melody and fam, there's only so many melodies in the fucking universe that exist.
Well, that's not really
That's
entirely
not-
true. There's
Yeah.
a
What?
lot. Yeah. I think
How
there's
many
actually...
melodies can you... There's only so many notes on a fucking piano.
Well, that's true, but there's a pretty much infinite
Let me
amount
tell
of
you
melodies.
something. I'm not dying on the Juice WRLD hill. I told y'all when that song came out. My mom loves that song, but I told y'all how I felt about that song.
Nah, that's-
And everything about that song spells ripoff to me.
I mean, a lot of these kids are kind of jacking
Which, yeah, I'm not mad at it.
emo.
Yeah.
I'm
melodies.
pretty sure if I go listen to a fucking Green Day album, I will find that same melody and cadence.
A mere 10 note melody will produce 75 billion potential melodies of 13 notes within the octave. There's 75 billion melodies available to the world.
Okay. That's the first time he used that? Yellow Card used that melody? Is that the first time they used that melody? You know it's not.
I mean,
we can sit here and listen to a Green Day album and find that same melody.
I don't think so.
I disagree
Not
with
that.
that.
Not that I can remember.
I totally disagree with
I
that.
thought it was Green Day when he played it.
Well,
Fam,
that's just
you
your
stole a
ignorance
beat,
of the
you
genre.
stole a fucking melody. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. So-
Like, you stole some shit.
Hey, pay him out.
That's the premise of hip-hop. That's what all
In
these
some
niggas
degree,
doing.
I do feel bad for some of these kids because a lot of like people like Juice WRLD and that era of kids, their favorite rapper that they grew up on is Lil Wayne, and that was when you could do mixtapes and you could put that type of shit out. When Wayne was doing that, he wasn't putting that on his albums.
Right.
He was putting on his mixtapes and it was on YouTube and it was on shit that he wasn't necessarily making any money off of, so it was okay.
You know why I don't
and
like-
that's how they got their process of making music from, and now they have to put it on Spotify.
Listen.
And they're fucked.
I don't like that shit because what if Juice WRLD or whoever never even heard that fucking song before? How can you prove I stole that?
Bad luck.
He probably never even heard that fucking record before. So how do you say I'm stealing that?
It doesn't matter.
It does. If I never heard something, you can't say I stole it.
But how
I
are you
never
gonna
heard
prove
that.
if he heard it or not?
Exactly.
The fact,
my point, which is why that shit
the fact
is
is
stupid.
the notes go like this, and those notes are copyrighted. So
And
there's two things that are
that shit
copyrightable
is-
in a song, in its melody and lyrics.
In the court of
that's
law,
stupid,
you
bro.
can't prove
That's
in your
stupid.
head if you had heard that song before, but you
That's
can
true.
prove that the notes are the same.
Exactly.
But if I never
That's all.
heard it,
But you don't.
I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm just telling you what that's.
It's
the
also
court system
entirely
is.
possible that he heard it in passing, or maybe the producer heard it and suggested. There's a
or
million
it's possible
different.
that we both are on this planet called Earth, and we both are creators, and we heard the same melody in our head and decided to use it.
See, and that's where I disagree, because when you have a song that big, make another one. And for me, the niggas who can't is normally a reason for it. And I can't name another Juice WRLD song.
Although I do agree with you that some of these lawsuits are a little bit like, especially the Marvin Gaye one, still to this day, like taking a feeling. Even though that was a ripoff, the basis with which he won that trial was wrong. Like you can't, that's not copyrightable. A feeling is not copyrightable.
Right, I agree.
A melody is copyrightable, and lyrics are copyrightable.
Agreed.
So I do think
They just need to change that a little
Then
bit.
again, the stand your ground law is in courts.
Well, that's
and that's
true.
a feeling.
Well, that's
So-
absolutely
I felt
true.
like I needed to stand
that's,
my
that's a
ground.
different level. Yeah,
I felt threatened, so I did it.
right.
The courts are all fucked up.
Yeah. Well, Rory just made it dark.
Yeah. Just saying.
But you're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh yeah. I don't care what you play. Oh yeah, it's always funny.
Especially on these type of records.
I meant to play this while I was telling Azalea she wanted to fuck me. Call Azalea back.
We're not calling Azalea back.
And you say we
For
drag
what?
shit.
You want to apologize?
I didn't even ask if she was single.
Shut up, man. What are you talking about? You don't care if Azalea Banks is single or not.
That's probably why, you know what I mean, she was a little apprehensive with how the convo can go.
Oh, you one
man
of
was
those.
probably right there. You know what I mean? She probably didn't want to give it up, really.
You one of those dudes. Okay. Oh, yeah, nah, she must got a man.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, I don't want to be.
She don't want me.
Nah, I was here sounding like Gucci. Like, nah, remember? And she was Angela Yee in it. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to blow it up.
I feel you. No, you're
It's cool. Don't worry about it, man.
I'll text her, though.
Rory fucked and tucked his dick all between his legs.
Because I never said I liked Azalea
He didn't
Banks.
want to come out and say, nah, them tits, though.
I'm salivating.
Salivating. I fuck with Azalea, though.
She's great.
All right, what else we got? Yo, these Toronto Raptors rings, I know none of y'all are going to say it. They're ugly as shit.
What's wrong with them?
Really? Oh, you don't like them?
Nothing. Nah, they dope.
They don't look anything
they
different
don't.
than any other.
No, they look at Rory mad now.
No, that's your ring.
That's not my ring.
No, why you don't like them though?
They don't look.
They say the boy.
NBA rings usually look like they're supposed to be gaudy like that though. They usually.
So are the NFL joints. They're just mad diamonds. They all look the same.
They look gaudy. It's supposed to be
Big as fuck with mad diamonds.
I don't think they all look the same.
I agree.
I thought that the last Warriors ring was like the epitome of classy with a bunch of diamonds. It was well thought out. It was well designed. They spent mad time on it.
That's because they went to a barbecue.
This looks
after
like
they
a
won.
big gaudy ring from a team that we better gaudy this out because we'll never win one again. It don't look clean. It don't look attractive. It don't look good.
But I believe it's
and I feel like that about a lot of the Super Bowl rings.
Oh nah, Joe, that's not fair. Just because they added the blue
look at
sky
that.
in it.
Look at that and put it next. Look at that and put it next to the Raptors ring. Honestly,
The Warriors one is better. Just because I like the blue diamonds. They just didn't put a background.
I literally think the same. I think Jason of Beverly Hills designed both of those rings.
Okay,
I think it's the same design.
I
think it's the same design.
Because we all know
fly.
Jason.
Yeah, I don't know Jason.
No, I'm saying
Of
I think
Beverly
he designed
Hills.
both of those rings.
All right, well, he killed one of the designs.
Okay.
and killed the
The
other one
North joint
too.
is hard. I like the
Mall from the
skyline,
Bronx.
the Toronto, the
It's just
skyline, the
absurdly
diamonds.
large.
That's nasty. They put a Raptor on the ring, my nigga. Knock it off.
They're the
Nah,
Raptors.
They're the
well,
Raptors,
you
Joe.
gotta put a Raptor on the ring.
They're the Raptors. The Raptors would have to be present somewhere on the ring.
I got it.
And you're the boy, so you would put
So
that there.
Miami had to put some fire on their ring too. Like, no, we the Heat. Got to be hot.
I believe.
probably is.
All three of them, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Pull them up now.
Miami Heat championship
Fuck
rings.
outta here. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Tell me if there's a ball of flame sitting on the middle of them. Anyway, come on. We don't have to get into Toronto's rings. I ain't got a ring. I would wear it if I had one.
Wait, did we ever find the meme? We have located the meme.
It wasn't a meme.
It was a tweet.
A sentence. I did
Which
a
is-
DNA test and found out I'm 100% that bitch.
So the most important lyric in that song.
Yeah. Cut the check.
Yeah.
That is stealing, Lizzo.
Spread the wealth.
Somebody should tell her that.
Just
Like,
spread the wealth.
You don't have to put us through such an emotional roller coaster.
Wait. This is what Lizzo's being sued over?
Yes. I did a DNA test and found out I'm 100% that bitch.
Mo, have you heard the record?
Yes.
It's literally the most important
That is
lyric.
the record.
Fam, come on, man.
You
But this
can't
is
do that.
we could point to how many. Then all right. So
No.
all you hip hop
No,
niggas,
you
all you
want your
rappers out
money.
here, we
No.
need to start. Then we need to start suing some niggas because we influence and we fucking influence the world and on all this cool shit and these phrases that's going around. That fucking all of these big corporations, KFC and all these Chick-fil-A, all these shits that
you
they
right about
use.
that. Yeah.
no,
Then we need
Let's
to
go.
start getting this money then too.
Let's go.
Not disagreeing at all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because this is bullshit. Like, come on.
That's
That's
not
not
bullshit.
bullshit.
No,
That's
it's
not bullshit.
stealing.
man.
It's
It's
stealing is what it is.
It's a tweet that somebody tweeted.
I know. And then you put it in a song and profit it.
And it was your biggest song, and it was the biggest part of your biggest song, and it's
It
literally
broke-
what took
it
the song to.
broke your whole fucking career. Like, sorry, you got to pay is all.
It's
I'm
just
not
it.
saying you can't
Yeah.
do it. You just have to pay.
That's it.
And I'm not feeling sympathy
just
for
money.
people having to pay for where they draw inspiration from.
It's just a couple dollars.
And she got it.
She got it.
But again, what if Lizzo never even seen this tweet?
Then you have to pay.
That
for
line is not hard
I
enough to come.
did
That's not hard to come up
a
with.
DNA test and found out I'm 100% that bitch. That's 12
It's a lot.
whole fucking words, nigga.
But what I'm saying is that phrase is not that difficult to come up with.
But you didn't come up with it.
I'm just saying what.
And I
if-
hate niggas like that. Don't
What
tell
if?
me about what's easy to come up with after I
Okay,
come up
don't
with
tell
it.
me that because you tweeted something 2 years ago that I definitely saw
my
that
same
tweet
point
and
with
took
the
it.
shark.
No,
baby shark.
I'm not saying you definitely saw it. I'm saying you got to pay me.
That's
Why? What if I never saw this fucking tweet?
You still have to pay me.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Because
with that
I'm
shit.
a writer and I wrote a tweet. And the fact that it's a tweet, we minimalize it because we're using the term tweet. But the tweet is the documentation. The tweet is the copyright.
It's right there.
Yeah.
The tweet is what's used as the proof for dude to get paid in the first place.
Come on, man. Come on. Cut it out.
Sorry,
This
buddy.
shit, they have to do something about this type
Yeah,
of shit.
pay him.
No, fuck that. They have to do something where it's like,
Pay the
okay,
writers.
just like you said, you put something out there in the world, like so now you own that.
Yes,
somebody owns that.
absolutely. That's how it
Get
works.
the fuck out of here.
If I put something out there,
well
in
then
the world,
all you rappers, y'all need to go back in y'all songs and look at all these corporations and tweets and shit that they're using to market their companies
Absolutely.
and go get your fucking money then.
Now,
I would like to know how
where
Maul would feel if he wrote a tweet that ended up being every single person on Earth's caption. The chick was on the VMAs, was on every cover ever off that line.
yeah.
Now, this is where I will agree with Mark.
It happens.
This is where I'll agree with Mark. I think he is entirely wrong here. I think this is unfounded. I think it's without basis. I totally disagree with him. However,
People tweeted me about that Wale album. You think I'm really sitting here thinking I created the phrase "that's crazy"?
No,
That's a little
two
different
words.
than this.
Come on, man.
That's two
Stop
words.
It,
That's
man.
12
And,
words.
and let me
it's the
not say
same
that was
shit,
all
bro.
that took Lizzo there. Lizzo,
but let me try
Put
to
in
just
1,000
draw
hours.
a
Yeah.
parallel
You gotta
from,
get paid
from
for
a
this.
different scenario or a different instance. When some of the blog sites are able to rip your content from IGTV, Snapchat, or Facebook, and I think those might be most of the only platforms where they can rip it without repercussion, because once you put it out there, it's out there, and you subscribe to the Facebook guidelines and the Instagram guidelines, and under those guidelines, you don't own that content. That's where this gets tricky for me, because Twitter may not have those guidelines. So if you put something on Twitter,
They may though too. We don't know.
They may. We don't know, and we haven't checked.
and within the guidelines, Twitter
don't-
could say they own that.
We don't know.
This person doesn't.
And we have not checked. But thus far, we have not seen an instance where when you put something on Twitter, you renounce ownership of it. We haven't seen that yet. But that to me would prove Maul's point kind of right. Just depends on what outlet you're using. Because if this wasn't Twitter and it was Instagram Live and he just said that line and she put it in a song, there would be no repercussion.
How so? If I had the video in court saved.
You might be able to prove it. I don't know. This is actually a pretty important case if you really think about it.
Because you can't say that you own anything if it's on Instagram Live. This
You
gentleman,
might be able to. I don't know.
And I would disagree with that. Let's read up on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would disagree, because that is how the blog sites maintain. That's how the Shade Room maintains. They wait for the rappers to put it on Snapchat or Insta Live.
Right.
And those are the only clips we can use, because it's illegal for us to monetize anything that is your own shit. It's probably one of the huge reasons that our clips don't go viral, but so much, because it's not on these platforms. They have to do some digging to see who owns this. What are the repercussions? Is Spotify? Is us? We don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So, and we don't know now. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying if that is valid, then I stand with Maul, and the system needs more updating.
Well, I think that also with the blog shit, and I could be wrong about this. I'm not a lawyer, but I think that that's fair use when you're just reporting on shit that is being used, as opposed to taking something and monetizing it and making a song or a different derivative piece of art out of it. There's a difference between reporting and monetizing in that way, even though blogs obviously make money.
They be monetized.
No doubt.
And I would like to more to Maul's point. I maybe would stand with Maul a little more if she didn't repeat this line a bunch in the song. Like, I wonder if the argument changes legally if she just said this line once, because then I could see your argument of, anybody could have thought of this and said it. Cool, but when you are repeating something that someone else is arguing originally came from them, then it's like, all right, we got to fight about this now.
Right.
Well, then, I almost want to backtrack now to whether Twitter owns it or not. Just tweeting, "Hey, how's everyone's morning?" and someone makes that in a really beautiful way on a song. They don't owe me a check.
Well, a lot of
Is it because this is unique?
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of copyright shit comes down to unique.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which that is. If
I
you
do
say
wanna
good
know-
morning, that's not unique. That's
Which, speaking of this, I have no idea.
I think
how-
Kylie's about to own
I was just about
Rise
to
and
say,
Shine
I don't
tomorrow.
know how she was able to own Rise and
I
Shine.
don't know if she filed for
trademark.
She filed for
From
trademark.
merch.
We don't know if she won or was awarded the trademark or copyright, whichever she was seeking. Because that's important. Like sometimes we react to someone filing for something as opposed to actually getting
it. Yeah, because Braun fired.
Braun did not get it.
Taco
Kanye,
Tuesday.
I don't think got it for the Sunday service thing.
He didn't,
Like,
from what I saw.
there's a you can't be like angry if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Just because you tried. I mean, fuck it, try.
Well, Mo, what'd they say in the group chat? Did she get it?
No. Not yet.
What's funny after that tweet from the person that wrote that for Lizzo, the tweet after it is, this is my 4th tweet to blow up this week. I own my own royalties.
Updating the system.
Listen, man, I'm not mad at him. That's an important thing.
No, I'm saying in 2017, right after that person wrote that tweet before Lizzo wrote it.
Oh, shit.
Just irony.
Wow.
Well, speaking of things that are important, Parks.
And speaking of the internet, Mark Zuckerberg has been on
back on trial.
Back on trial. I don't know if it's trial. Is it really trial?
Not really.
No, it's just a Senate
Q&A.
Yeah, whatever they call that shit. What do they call this? Whatever. They're just basically grilling him about not filtering information.
She tore his ass apart.
AOC did, and so did.
Politicians to pay.
Let me go to the end where she really got to him.
Congresswoman, it's
Oh wait, she ain't
I think
playing.
it's just a pretty simple yes or no.
Oh wait, let's hear that.
Off the top of my head, I think.
So you don't know if I'll be able to do that.
I think probably.
Oh, wait, no, I'm
No
wrong.
problem.
I'm sorry.
Advertisements.
Here we go.
We have, if anyone, including a politician, is saying things that can cause, that is calling for violence or could risk imminent physical harm or voter or census suppression when we roll out the census suppression policy, we will take that content down.
So you will, there is some threshold where you will fact check political advertisements. Is that what you're telling me?
Nah.
Congresswoman, yes, things like that.
It's not what I'm saying.
I'm not saying
run ads targeting Republicans in primaries saying that they voted for the Green
I
New
mean,
Deal.
what's the bag like? What you got? What, you got a budget?
Would I be able to run advertisements on Facebook
Imagine Mark
targeting
Zuckerberg. Yo, what's your
Republicans in
budget?
primaries saying that they voted for the Green New Deal?
I mean, if
I mean,
your
if you're not
people call
fact-checking
my
political
people.
advertisements, I'm just trying to understand the bounds here. What's fair game?
Parks like this little Congress girl.
I don't know the answer to that. Off the top of my head. I think.
So you don't know if I'll be
Alexandria
able to do that.
Ocasio-Cortez. Let's.
Do you see a potential problem here with a complete lack of fact-checking on political advertisements?
No, well, Congresswoman, I think lying is bad, and I think if you were to run an ad,
Oh, thanks,
that
Mark.
lied, that would be bad.
That job
That's
is wild too,
different
my
from
guy.
it being-
He thinks it would be bad.
From
You got
in
the
our
you
position,
got the Jim
right
Carrey
thing
from
to
Dumb
do
and
to
Dumber
prevent,
haircut.
Yeah, you got the comb over with the
your
shape up.
constituents
That ain't
from
it.
an election
This nigga looks
seeing-
nasty, man. Delete your
So we
Facebook,
can-
man.
Hey, come on, man.
So you won't take down lies, or you will take down lies? I mean, it's just a pretty simple yes or no.
Nah.
I'm not talking about spin. I'm talking about actual
Yes, in most cases, in a democracy, I believe that people should be able to see for themselves.
Fuck gave the definition of
politicians
democracy.
that they may or may not vote for.
So
are
you
saying,
won't take them
judge their
down.
character for themselves.
So you won't. You may flag that it's wrong, but you won't take it down.
So you're not gonna do shit.
Congresswoman.
Yeah, stop womaning me.
The context that it shows up, organic
context.
posts, ads, the treatment is.
I wanted.
Question,
Oh,
one
this is the one.
question.
It's the body
In your
right here.
Ongoing dinner parties with far-right figures, some of who advance the conspiracy theory that white supremacy is a hoax. Did you discuss so-called social media bias against conservatives, and do you believe there is a bias?
Congresswoman.
Yeah.
How'd you know about that dinner?
In the question.
That's all right. I'll move on. Can you explain?
Don't even worry about it.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Don't even worry about it.
Well-documented.
Oh, wait, it's
with
more.
ties
She's
to white
killing this
supremacists
guy.
as an official fact checker for Facebook.
Congresswoman, sure. We actually don't appoint the independent fact checkers. They go through an independent
Why?
organization.
Mark should have just kept it real. Like, you know what? Your glasses are pissing me off.
A rigorous
I don't even want to look
standard
at you.
for who they allow to serve as a fact checker.
So
Fact check is just
you
a
would
funny
say
word.
that white supremacists tied publications meet a rigorous standard for fact-checking?
Mark isn't saying any of this.
Thank you.
That is exactly what he just said.
Said, nah, we don't do that shit, but we put them through like a real process.
Delete your Facebooks, man. Black people,
man.
I know we love pictures. We got to delete Instagram too, man.
Yeah, it's
we got to delete
Same
all
company.
that shit.
And WhatsApp.
Post the pictures to Twitter, man. We'll see it.
Sorry, Dominican Twitter, man. Delete your WhatsApp.
Yeah.
That's not just Dominican Twitter. That's
anyone
anyone that wants to talk to someone outside of the United States.
New York Twitter, man.
I use that with my family in Ireland.
So wait, WhatsApp is Facebook too?
Yeah.
Yes, Mom. You got to delete it now.
I don't use
that's
WhatsApp.
where you get in your bag.
I don't use WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp. You a nasty nigga on WhatsApp.
I don't use WhatsApp.
I know the vibes. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Maul get extra nasty on WhatsApp.
Yeah. That's when he sprinkled some weed on the dick pic.
Joe,
They'll never trace this.
Joe paint this picture of me that's so insane.
Yo, you got that?
Wi-Fi?
You see the trees on it? You see the trees on my
See
shit?
the potency?
Yeah.
Y'all are crazy, man.
Eminem also got in trouble with the Secret Service of the government for dissing Trump.
Why is this news now when M told us this mad long ago?
Yeah, I don't know. They're coming for him.
Got it.
Well, they said it was from someone from TMZ. Was like, hey, Secret Service, did you see these rap lyrics?
Did you hear this record?
There's mad rap lyrics bashing presidents.
TMZ's so mad they got to hire a new black dude.
Yo, well, that's what they going to though. Why they trying to?
TMZ, we're not fucking with y'all now.
That's crazy.
All right, what else is important, Parks?
You guys hear Tinashe's new song?
No.
Me either. I watched the video on mute though.
She looks great.
Yeah, of course.
They
dressed
good,
up
man.
like Shorty.
FKA Twigs.
I don't know.
She looked just like her.
You think she fucking with AB?
Well, what are we talking about? A specific part?
Continue, please.
T-Pain canceled his tour because ticket sales were low.
I
He was very
appreciated
honest about it.
T-Pain's honesty, man.
Me too.
That's dope.
Yeah, we need more honesty from entertainers.
Yeah.
No. Because that's why T-Pain shouldn't have been such an asshole at Duce Palooza in New York.
Wait, what did he do at Duce Palooza?
He just had a little attitude about performing.
For real?
Like, there's a lot of people.
Rory,
there.
why don't you into someone?
There's a lot of people in this room. You can't do this on your own.
I just want to say that Maul did not speak to T-Pain. And
No, I spoke to people.
At all.
No, but I spoke to
T-Pain
people
did say,
at
yo, I don't really
Palooza.
feel like performing tonight.
No, I spoke to... And when he came on stage, he had a whole attitude about performing. His first words were, yo, y'all got 10 minutes. Y'all better sing because that's all I got for y'all.
He said 20.
Nah, shit
Well,
on
whatever
it.
he said.
Nah, shit on it some more.
Yeah, nah, man. Be humble. You can't put 6,000 people in a room by yourself.
He
Humble
sold out
yourself.
a tour previous to this tour. This is his follow-up tour. So,
Well, guess
Listen,
what?
man, everyone knows my standing for T-Pain.
Same.
So,
love T-Pain.
I do too. I'm just saying that these
but I will
artists need to
agree.
humble
I
themselves.
didn't particularly like how he came out at Duce Palooza either. But we were up on the balcony laughing with Ho, so I didn't give a single fuck at that time.
But you gotta. My point is, you gotta humble
No,
yourself.
I was with Joe and Mo.
You gotta humble yourself. That's just my point. Humble yourself. Don't think because you at Duce Palooza and you really don't want to be here. It's still almost 6,000 people in here.
I don't really want to be there neither, though.
Yeah, but humble yourself because then you have a room.
Joe's
with
still mad about pumping up at Duce Palooza. So
I am still mad about that.
No, you get to redeem yourself at Barclays Center in
That's true.
December.
Rory, you and the likes of you will never get a performance
likes of
from Joe ever again in
The
life.
likes of you.
I have to say that in case he thinks I'm joking when I say it. But Parks is indeed correct. I'm hurt by that.
What?
By that little spiel that Rory and Just Blaze gave me anytime corporate niggas want a favor out of you.
What did they give you?
damn, Rory's corporate.
Don't put this on me.
What
I
else?
wasn't even there. Joe, I didn't see your pump it up performance. I was not there.
You were with Young and May.
Okay.
You
Okay,
were
yeah.
with Young and
On the
May.
whole opposite side of Brooklyn.
Nah, but if the
But you were there when I pulled up.
Yeah, to get my friend to make sure he got in and didn't have to go
Your
through a
friend
line.
your friend was getting in, but when we stood outside the vehicle and talked for 10 minutes,
I jokingly said as I always said.
buttered you up?
But if Barclays is sold out for Duce Palooza,
it'll never happen.
I'm just saying.
It
You would
will
why?
You don't think we'll sell
it
out
will
Barclays?
never-
No, he's saying he won't touch the
I'm
stage.
fucking with you.
No,
Why not?
Because I'm not.
I think that'd be dope.
Good
That
for
would be
you.
dope.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
sure you think
Good
a
for
lot of
you.
things
Give
are
him
dope.
fire too.
I was gonna say, how about fire instead?
No.
I think that'd be dope.
And still
She
no.
gonna put it down?
Okay.
No.
How about all of
I'm
me?
not. He's not putting it down.
How about all 13 minutes of All of Me?
You could never do that record again. That record is finished. You got to throw that record out.
Because it's Tang?
Because it's
Yeah. What Tang talking about, man?
He don't put it down. Remix. I can get Tank to
Tank
come
is
out.
fucking tripping.
You and
That's
Tank.
what Tank doing. And I fuck with Tank.
Kill
But
the
he
set?
fucking tripping, man.
Well, I'm not performing anymore. So.
Okay. I think in front of the Barclays sold out, it would be dope, though.
I think it would be dope, too.
Nah, I think it would,
you
too,
and Tank
man.
would be dope.
Picture it.
Nah, but
Come
they
on.
just like harken back.
More like when I get my harken
That
back.
harken shit.
He
You
try
love
to
the
hate on
harken.
me, but he
The
likes
harken
that
is just a
shit,
funny
man.
word. Harken back.
Yeah, the fuck. Rory gonna pay Young and May, not me. Yeah, man.
I didn't pay Young and May for that.
Parks, what else is important?
Well, I got nothing else.
Cardi B.
That was
will
it?
Be, Cardi
That's
B
it.
will be in Fast and the Furious 9.
I don't know if that's important.
Cardi paved the way for you bitches trying to get in movies.
That is true.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Think about
No,
it. There was
I did
never
the- I
a
did the
female in a
math.
movie.
I did the math.
Cardi getting different bags. I gotta get these are nice bags.
Yeah.
She ain't pulling
that
up
money.
for the short bag.
Nah.
Nah, she shouldn't.
She got the Netflix bag. She got the Netflix bag and just had to chill in back of the golf cart and listen to Tip and Chance. No, T.I., you crazy? 10 mil for that?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And told people, I could hear that on social media.
Oh, it's important to note that Michael Jordan was not
It's
allowed
important to note.
to say that Steph Curry's a Hall of Fame. He would have been fined $250,000 if he said that.
You got it.
As
What?
an NBA team owner, you're not allowed to say that about a current player, I think.
But you are allowed to say that
He's not.
one.
Well, he was saying he's not yet, being sarcastic. He's not in there yet. I think he hasn't been
I
in
think
there.
that's what he said.
That's exactly what he said.
But then he just said it. Oh, no, it's Magic Johnson.
I gotta be alive for the day that the internet finds out about all of Michael Jordan's '90s shenanigans. I wanted that's all I want to
gonna
see.
be wild.
They're out there.
That's the only thing I know. But
You got enough money to smooth that over for a while.
I'm waiting
Forever.
for it because I don't feel like
Them shoes still selling, bro.
Yeah.
MJ. That's what I'm saying. MJ ain't gonna come out with some damage control. He's gonna come out and let you know, like, nah, you know what I mean?
I got it.
That's what was going on.
That was my life. Yeah.
MJ might get on his Sean Connery tip.
Yeah. Nah, that was my life.
Yeah. The league was more aggressive. What you want from me?
Parks, how could you not tell us that Game recently started Prolific Records and
Not
is selling prolific merchandise?
He's not
and
important.
is braiding his hair prolifically
And
rapped
rapping.
on songs in a prolific manner.
Still not important. There's
Park's not prolific.
listen, man.
Park's not.
I don't see any importance in ripping off a.
Yeah, I take it
People.
back. Game is not better than Rick Ross.
Oh, now you want to take it back?
Honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Because the criteria that we forgot to name and all of the rapper shit is just cool.
Oh, and y'all are nasty for making that all sell out.
You gotta be kind. I need a little bit of cool from you if you're a rapper. I just need a little bit, not cool like society standards, but just something that I think is cool. I ain't gonna keep championing a nigga that's just continuously a doof.
All right.
When tall
Respect
niggas
that.
is doofs too, it's like, oh my god, shrink.
Shrink.
Yeah,
Tall niggas get
that's
taller.
5'7" man game right there.
Yeah, tall niggas that's doofs. Look at this nigga, man. Honestly, I know y'all won't say nothing, but look at this nigga.
Nah, this shit is all nasty.
This is disgusting, man.
That's why it's not in my that's important list because fuck that.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I don't like to bring light to the whack shit.
Whoa, Parks, you didn't say anything about Future's baby moms unionizing, banding together as one to finally, for once and for all, prove the daddy efforts of Mr. Future.
Unions. Important.
I missed that one. I don't keep up on
Does that
the.
make Future Jimmy Hoffa?
Maybe it wasn't important to you.
Wait, so what happened?
I don't know, man.
All right.
All right.
Anything else important that we need to get to?
IG said they're taking away all the filters that are similar to plastic surgery.
So you can get rid of that stupid big lip LV face thing.
Yeah, it's weird. I've linked up with these IG chicks, and they don't have Louis Vuitton all over their face. These catfish chicks, man.
Before we go, I think a little Aubrey snippet got leaked to the streets, huh?
And a Rihanna one.
Knew the Boy.
End up in this place we both hate, and I think it takes a sacrifice.
This is the summer?
Not fair, it's not
This the summer?
right, it's impractical for you to leave that man and come and just be
Ooh, 2 a.m. in London.
You won't even try.
Oh, wait. Double
First
entendre
time
on
I
that
saw
one,
you,
too.
I wasn't thinking of you and I was just thinking of I. First time we fucked was at my place. It was a couple years late, but it was fate. And I think you feel good about it. So now we end up in this place we both hate. And I think it takes a sacrifice. Not fair, it's not right, it's impractical for you to leave that man and come and just be mine. Try, you won't even try.
Scream,
I wonder how many leak snippets we played.
Listening to this shit. Scream Man is sick.
You're not cool to me. You're not tough to me. You're not the measuring stick of what street niggas listen to.
Thanks, verse.
Yeah, it's a Scream Man.
No, I just wanted to see what that drop was.
Well,
no thoughts. Just that's what it is.
Sounded cool.
I liked it. Do we believe that Rihanna snippet that came out?
I wonder how many snippets are actually not the artist. Because I feel like we hear a lot
Well,
of
I don't know.
snippets.
I don't know if
come
this
out.
one's Rihanna. I can play it.
I feel like we heard that sample already, right?
Definitely.
Well, we've heard the sample for sure.
Yeah, but Rihanna shouldn't put no single out. She should just drop her shit.
Yeah.
Well, duh.
Duh.
Someone gonna die for putting this out, huh?
I blow free every day. In my house, in my car, I love to blaze. Got the best smoke on the West Coast in LA.
That's not Rihanna.
I don't think it is either. But she
But
should
let me
cover
tell
that
you
shit.
something. When that
shit is all right.
when
Yeah,
that
shit is
becomes
hard.
Rihanna, that's
Rihanna
gonna be
should
my
take that
song.
one.
That ain't Rihanna.
No, I do believe that's a Rihanna reference because that
I
sounds
can
like a
definitely
Rihanna
see that
song.
be a Rihanna reference. That shit is hard.
And when Riri does it, I'm gonna lose
Who
my
just used that
mind.
sample though? Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even put that on the screen, man. Ooh.
Off the top, freestyle.
Freestyling the facts.
No need to go to the.
Oh shit, Mo, this is what we was talking about earlier before we get out of here. Who do you normally soak up game from?
Who do I normally soak up game from?
Yeah,
streets.
Definitely older cats.
I mean, is that something you even do?
Oh yeah, older cats for sure. Dudes that have been through some shit, experienced some things.
Older cats, like
yeah.
what, 60, 70?
Nah, not that old. Probably like late 40s, 50s.
Oh, so maybe you could soak up game from me.
You're a year older than me, Joe.
He's older though.
Yeah, I don't want to soak up.
He's an older cat.
Yeah, I don't want to soak up any game.
He's an
from
older
Joe.
mouse.
Yeah, I don't want to soak up any game from you, Joe. I'll watch from afar, just watch the mistakes that you make. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
No,
one.
not to do that one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Which is a form of soaking up game.
That is, yeah.
But I'm not gonna school you to it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
watching me saying, yo, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Soaking up G.
Yeah, soaking up game, learning from I guess.
man.
And you can get game from. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody older.
YouTube
than you.
videos.
Yeah, that's what most of these. That's the problem. That's what most of these kids get their game from is YouTube videos. They're not outside no more.
For people that weren't outside.
Yeah,
Can learn how to saute shrimp on YouTube.
That's soaking up game.
You can do anything on there.
Yeah, that's
true.
soaking up game. Yeah. I watched a bullshit video about hunting hogs for like 2 hours last night on YouTube.
What the fuck? Dude?
I don't know.
He's
bro.
trying to move to Westchester, man.
I went
That's
from
true.
looking at Summer Walker videos and fucking like
Wait.
to hunting hogs. I don't know how I got there.
All right, fine. If we're doing that, if that's the segment of the pod we're at before we get out of here, then I'm showing you this video. We're just gonna
Of
play
who?
stupid videos.
Summer?
It's like a little Laker tribute video.
Oh boy.
Look, it's about what's his name? Kadavius KCP.
Contavious Pope.
My decision to come back, I don't think I had a decision to leave.
You did.
You saw
The
this?
season opener. One man did the impossible. A man with the shooting skills of Jay Reed from In Too Deep.
Oh my god.
So many breaks. So little time.
What the hell is even that?
Even changed the momentum of the game. The moment he started checking Kawhi. As we watched in horror. One goofy mistake after the next. The great KCP. 0 points in 27 minutes.
You know it's fucked up. Pope is my nigga too, man. But I definitely just dropped him for my fantasy team. Man. I definitely cut him right after the game. I'm not gonna do that this year. We're not doing that.
Yeah, that's it.
That's funny though.
That's all I got, man.
That show is really, really good, man.
It really is. Like, as far as the hip hop recreation shows, they bodying that shit.
Yeah, it is. Really good show.
I'm gonna go on a ledge soon. I want to see how season 1 ends.
Yeah. Wait. No, that was the last episode.
Oh, that was the finale?
I think so.
I thought next week was the finale.
No, I think it's 10.
Oh, then I might go on a ledge. It's probably one of the best recreated
Come on,
hip
y'all.
hop shows.
Chill, y'all. Y'all being too informed.
I didn't even notice that just started the stutter at it and that shit too. My clan is thick, like.
I see where you went with that one, Pops.
Hey, man.
Do the knowledge.
Do the knowledge, man.
Come on, Joe, close it.
Yeah, man. Give us the poem.
Close it.
Hey, what's up with you, man?
Nothing, man. Nothing.
You want to close it?
NBA season is back. That's all.
I know, and you're mad at the Lakers.
I'm not mad. They'll be all right.
Yeah, they get KCP off the team.
No, not off
That video
That was
funny
a
as
sick
hell.
video.
No, that video was hilarious. All right, man, listen, we are getting out of here. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend, man. Stay safe always. Don't get into too much trouble. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, we bid you adieu. Farewell, peace, goodbye, adios, arrivederci, so long, goodbye, one, deuces, yo, what you doing tomorrow?
When has anybody ever said I do?
Adieu.
Adieu.
Bid you
It's
adieu.
not I do.
Adieu.
I've said it.
No, you haven't.
I have said it.
You've never said I do.
Adieu.
Adieu. That's what I said. I just got a little weird accent.
I bidded niggas adieu.
You have never adooed on the way out the door.
Not you. I never dude y'all. Where's SV at? He not here, man. He lucky.
Nah, he's-
SV is hilarious.
Yo, he is lucky that he's not here. What am I saying? Oh shit, I don't even give it to y'all no more. Life is a series of moments. And moments pass. Come on, Johnny, sing to these niggas right quick. You New Edition now.
He owns it.
Fuck Ralph gonna do. Trying to come up with the smash up tempo. These niggas are great.
All this shit was up tempo.
I can't stand the rain.
Well,
Oh, you talking about
I'm talking about Johnny.
Johnny Swing,
Yeah,
yeah.
No, oh, okay.
Yeah, but now that's why I'm laughing because
I thought
Johnny.
you were just talking about Johnny Gill.
If there was a name for all this sound, the sound that nigga stole from Drake, I think that would be up there with this New Jack Swing shit. For me, it would. It's been a long time.
They
this sound's
they
been out.
stole New Jack Swing from Drake.
Listen, man. What am I saying here? Remember, the girl is not cute. She's young. The girl is not thick. She's on her tippy toes. She does not have hips. She's sitting on a sink or a bed or some other flat surface or the washer or dryer. Ask that bitch why she's sitting on the washer or dryer. She's not healing. She's hoeing. She doesn't have a sense of humor. She grew up with brothers. That's not woman's intuition. She went through your phone. What's the last one? She is not protecting her peace. She is avoiding accountability, failing to realize how her actions have a negative effect on not only her life, but other lives as well. And as far as you heathen ass niggas out there, you niggas is nasty niggas. That should just be it for the dudes. You nasty. What am I saying? He's not working a double. He slept at her place. He doesn't have a lot on his mind. She found out about you. He's not asking where you at. He's calculating how much time he has to get home. Y'all aren't working things out. He's gone forever, and you just couldn't take it when he tried to tell you. He doesn't see things your way. His car is in your name. Work is not slow for weeks. He's unemployed. and there's not an echo in his house, he's in the bathroom. Last but certainly not least, he is not fighting demons. Come on, Mo, hit it, Jack.
It's the first of the month. Rent's
All right.
due, and he don't have the money.
And there you have
Who's
it,
open
man. Jules from us, man. Soak up game. Nah, y'all want to soak up game for us? Remember, we are in Philadelphia, Baltimore, and New York, December 7th, 8th, and 19th.
Bingo.
December 7th is Baltimore. December 8th is Philadelphia. And December 19th is New York City Beacon Theater. We will be there.
Buy them shits. Until next time.
I do.
Adios.
You hear that, Rim? Park's in here just I doing away. He think he might be ready.
You better ready to take that
watch,
jump.
Watch yourself. The jump.